9/11 was an inside job.
Maybe all that lack of oxygen,
Dude, we got
playing
close.
the sax so long, killed some brain cells.
He got real mad and started talking about. He was mad because I guess the song he covered, there was a Christian band called Caw. And that's who Joel Schumacher wanted for Lost Boys, and he was the second choice. I'm like, I can't imagine you being the second choice for that.
No.
And he was like, and then they wouldn't let me use the song to do some kind of Netflix special. And he goes, so F them. And he started kind of going off about this Christian rock band, and they didn't like the movie. It was about vampires.
Oh, so they dropped out. They got Capello?
Yeah, so he started going on a tirade about Christian rock, and I was like, I just looked at Craig Rutledge, and I go, here it comes.
On the whole? Like the
yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Because of one band saying one thing
about FPOD. And I'm just like, yeah, it's awesome. Capello.
Oh, man.
And he just went, he just talked too long about, he was like, nobody knows what happens when you die.
DC talk.
Anyone who says they do is a liar. And I'm like, I like the points you're making, Tim, but I don't know if we need to go this deep.
My favorite thing is, so with the Bob Dylan tribute, did he say, and F Bob Dylan for those 2 Christian albums or whatever he did? Those are awful.
That. So, 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10. And here's why. I like anybody that'll lean all the way in. Like, he's leaning all the way into the 80s nostalgia. He doesn't. There's no resentment for the fact that he's famous for this Lost Boys thing. He thinks it's funny. I respect that.
That is cool.
So he's in on it. He's in on it.
He's having fun. And, dude, he got out this, and I have a video. I was going to send it to you guys. He got this couple up on stage, and he goes, you guys. And the guy looked just like him. The guy was all greased up and had a tank top on, and I was just like, it's like you're a stunt double.
Yeah.
And he goes, these guys have been, I've been watching you the whole concert, and you've been dancing your asses off. Best dancers. And I'm like, bro, you've played 2 songs.
Yeah, but
you talked for like 30 minutes.
Quarter of the set.
Each song is 15 minutes long.
I know, and he talks for I'm not kidding you, 10 minutes between songs minimum.
So
dancing?
So
it was great.
So off stage and on stage is a different feller enough where you feel like he's not Corey Feldman up there.
No, he talks about it, and he goes, he goes, who thought just greasing up with some Crisco and showing up on the set to do a one-day shoot would lead to a career, getting to perform in front of you guys.
Oh, okay.
The 80s was a great time. Yeah, it's a corny. He goes, I'm a bad actor. He showed his Miami Vice, and he's like, but it was the biggest show in the 80s, man. It's still cool. You know, he was very
Apparently he was on some
self-aware.
episodes for 4 seasons.
That's cool, man.
Maybe
I'm glad.
not.
I'm glad
very
you got to go.
self-aware.
I didn't even realize it was last night. I knew he was coming to town.
Dude, there was one. He got this couple on stage, and he had those 80s. Do you remember the movie Tango and Cash?
Oh, yeah.
Where Terry Hatcher's playing those electronica drums?
I mean, I don't remember the movie. I know the movie is...
it's just the quintessential 80s drum. Oh, my God.
It's Kurt Russell and Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, where it's he played those he got out the electric, the drum pads from the 80s. It's and he started playing them and making these people dance to his electric drums. And I don't think he knew how to play the drums at all. I felt like I was up there just beating on the tubs, and these people were trying to dance to it in front of everybody. And I was falling out in the back of the room. It was 10 out of 10, 15 out of 10. Would go again. Should have booked him for our party. Should book him in future events.
Well, mistakes were made. And listen, Point Fest may be coming up in May. Talk to Tommy the boss. Let's get him in.
Dude, he needs to get a little backing band, and he needs to show up in this little leopard print thong while he's playing.
Yeah. Let's start a groundswell to get him at Point Fest.
Okay.
Dude, he would kill at Point Fest.
Yeah, get him a live drummer.
Get him at Point Fest. Get him on the main stage.
Yeah.
Every picture's just him doing that.
Yeah.
Every picture's him playing hard.
Him playing the sax hard.
Arching his back, doing it.
I want to know how heavy that necklace is, honestly. Is it fake, or do you think it's heavy?
It's plastic.
Oh, that's why, because that's the actual necklace from the movie.
Yeah, it's
Did you find the Miami Vice episode?
It doesn't. I don't have any video. Apparently, there were no spectacular scenes of those particular episodes.
Anyway, so he's talking about conspiracy theories up there, or right about to. He was going down.
He was tiptoeing around it, and I was like, "We're about to get the manifesto up here." He's starting to really. He's really starting to pontificate.
I do want to talk about this. You guys see what's going on in New Jersey with these drones?
No. Oh wait.
I saw a little thing.
Seeing them.
Yeah, including like people I know. Like my brother-in-law sent me a video. He's like, "Dude, there's like drones, like zipping around."
First, it was Chinese spy balloons.
Right.
Now it's Canadian drones.
Well, there were rumors that it was Iran.
That's a
There were
long
Iranian
distance.
drones, and there was a mothership off the coast.
Oh, dude, wouldn't that be sick if like you're just floating along out in the Atlantic and you see like a miniature aircraft carrier. It's just shooting drones off.
Shooting drones out. I don't know, man. It's weird. Are aliens about to invade Earth? I don't know.
Do the drones have little Amazon designs on them?
Scott, for a month now, people in New Jersey have been reporting large car-sized drones in the night sky.
Oh, dang, that big.
And there are all sorts of speculation about what it is. And I'm telling you, my wife's brother is like, dude, he goes, this is wacky.
And this is only at night, right? Because I've seen some videos, but it's always only at night.
Some think they're just larger than normal drones being operated from the ground or by pilots. Others think it's foreign governments using them to spy. And of course, little green men haven't been ruled out. Some think aliens could even be disguising themselves as the drones. A lot of the videos being posted are just planes or helicopters, but some of the footage has people obsessed. You know, folks are convinced something weird is going on. Even one of the senators out there in New Jersey, Richard Blumenthal, he suggested yesterday that the military might want to start shooting them down at some point.
Okay.
F-22s.
And experts are like, please, let's not start doing that. Like, let's not give the green light for any idiot with a gun out in Jersey to start shooting up in the sky.
Right.
Well, the F-22 Raptor is what took out the Chinese balloon. So that's
Let's
our
get them up
military.
there. Let's
Is that what
scramble
it
'em.
was? That was the drone itself? Is that what an F-22 is?
No, it's a
jet.
It's a
Is it
jet.
Oh,
it's
it's a
the one
jet.
that took out one of the balloons. Remember the balloon was floated across?
Yeah, I didn't remember.
These things
the
are only like
aircraft.
100 feet in the air, though, right? These and they're saying that they're the size of like a small car. Which, by the way, okay, like let's say Amazon starts doing, or these different companies.
It's on Amazon.
Well, I'm just saying, let's say that they start doing delivery, you know, via drone and all this kind of stuff. Are you guys okay with Mini Cooper-sized drones flying over your house?
No.
I'm not.
Yeah, just for the risk of it, you know, catching a bird and then landing on my dog or something.
Right. Or through your roof.
Or through my roof.
Yeah, some Donnie Darko stuff.
Or the kids are outside riding their bikes.
Yeah, it's not going to be a jet engine.
And whenever
it's gonna be
they
a Mini Cooper,
you know, have to drop off the package, if they're like a helicopter, if you have anything remotely loose on the ground, it's going to be gone.
Well, I'm sure that they've thought of all that.
I don't know.
probably. But I mean, hearing that it's the size of a small car, that's crazy. What the heck is that?
The National Security Advisor yesterday, this guy named John Kirby, downplayed everything at a White House briefing, saying there's no evidence that whatever people are seeing poses a threat to the public or national security. Calm down. But the FBI is still investigating.
Wonder what Tim Capello thinks about it.
I bet he's on. I bet he knows.
Did anybody
He's
ask
probably
him?
in the drone.
Listen, I got a lot to say about these drones.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the country, at least 4 pilots reported seeing UFOs near Eugene, Oregon on Saturday night.
Wow.
Excuse me, Rizz. That's not the preferred nomenclature.
What?
They're now UAPs.
UAPs.
Oh, phew.
Well,
IPAs.
Here they are talking about them. Here are the pilots.
We're seeing 3 or 4 targets. You know, they're all altitudes, up and down. It's pretty crazy. I mean, they're shooting away up. We'd say maybe up to the 50s, it looks like.
The 4 different lights going up and down. I'm getting a few reports, but you're seeing it right in front of you now, too, as well?
Moving in like a circle, like a corkscrew pattern. Visually, I have eyes on what looks like an aircraft strobe that's at my 2 o'clock.
None of this bothers me or worries
Well,
me.
I'm going to say this right now. I, for one, am embracing our drone invaders.
Yes. As
And
usual,
I'm
they're
at
good
your,
side.
whatever you guys need, just let me know.
Anybody else disappointed that, or maybe they do look like this? I haven't seen a photo of them, but the drones that are going to be delivering packages Why do they not have the claw from those little toy machines at bars? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I see it in my mind.
That's how I want it to be.
Because those don't hold on to things well.
Well, we know that from trying our luck, but
Right.
in my heart, I want that to be how my packages are.
So you
delivered.
want the drone to be, 200 feet in the air and the claw just come down and just drop the package on your doorstep.
Gently.
Not a bad idea. Gently.
That's the only gambling I like are those claw machines.
One expert thinks that that the incident over there in Oregon was just Starlink satellites reflecting light. It's called satellite flare, and it's fooled pilots before, but not everybody's convinced. And the most likely scenario is there's some sort of explanation that's not otherworldly, but no one's been able to say for sure. And here's a wild guess for the New Jersey stuff. Maybe someone really does have one or two big drones, but now every idiot with a normal one is flying up there at night to look for those things.
Oh,
so
so
now
it's
you got all these things zipping all over the place.
So it's like the clown thing? Possibly. Remember when the clowns were hiding everywhere and scaring people?
Yeah. It's just like a trend now.
Well, there's these big ones, and then people were reporting seeing smaller ones. So I'm thinking it's probably normal people with drones going up there to go look for the bigger ones.
That makes more sense.
I was listening to some podcast about it, and maybe you have more info.
Well, now even a wilder guess for the Oregon one, and I'm not going to discount this one, Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is
Well,
that
that's
time
who
of
we
year.
all should be thinking it is.
He's doing test runs right now.
He's up on AI and cool tech.
That's
delivery.
right.
Yeah,
That's
them's just elves.
Would you read, Rafe?
One of the things was that it was testing for, like they have these smaller drones that can basically take out tanks, but they don't have the battery power to get where they need to go, so they needed it's almost like a large drone delivering smaller, almost like a drone carrier drone, if that makes sense.
Like a mama spider, and they're all
Yes,
just
like a mama spider that brings all these little drones close, and then these little drones deploy, and they all are like tank busters, and they like latch onto tanks and blow up tanks, and it's like military's testing. And the other one was that it is Amazon, that it's Jeff Bezos, and that same premise, like the delivery drones Lern's talking about, they don't have the battery power to fly from the. So they're going to deploy these larger drones that are going to hover over the city.
Mama drones with the baby drones.
Mama drone, baby drone.
Yeah, but
delivery.
don't you think Amazon would come out and say, "Hey, that's us"?
Right.
Don't know.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. It's just Jeff.
Yeah, but it may not be.
Just Jeff Bezos.
But that would scare people.
But if it
Jeff Bezos is
doesn't work,
terrifying.
if it's not working, he probably doesn't want the egg on his face that they're not testing well.
Well, do you remember we had a story? It was from an email. Out in Maryland Heights, a woman was walking her dog. She lives in an apartment complex, and she saw a drone up in the sky. And she's like, is this thing spying on me? And, of course, joking around, I'm like, oh, yeah, here's what you do for that.
Right.
Illegal.
Which is, I mean, how many emails did we get saying, you can't do that? Now, I was only joking around. Or was I?
I don't.
Can't do that. And this leads me to a story out of Florida. This made big national news. A 72-year-old guy in Florida shot at a Walmart drone, which he believed to be surveilling him, and he has to pay them $5,000 now.
See? Don't shoot it.
This guy's name is Dennis Winnie. He was charged with one count of shooting or throwing deadly missiles into dwellings, vessels, or vehicles.
Jeez.
One count of criminal mischief causing $1,000 or more in damage, and one count of discharging a firearm in public or on residential property. So the sheriff's office was called to the Walmart back in June 26. Two workers with the drone delivery service that works with Walmart told cops, hey, we got this guy shooting at one of our drones, which was flying over his house. They were conducting a mock delivery at the time, so they were testing him out in the area. While he was waiting for the police to take him to jail, Dennis yelled to a neighbor, going to jail for shooting a drone.
I want that shirt.
So he's got to pay $5,000.
But no jail time?
No jail time, just $5,000.
Shocking.
$5,000 to the drone company for the damage. I guess he hit it maybe once or twice. But you can't shoot at those things.
I think it's stupid. I think the delivery system of drones is dumb.
Yeah. And it's just weird that our rights, just because it's above us, we don't have the right to say, no, I don't want that thing
Right.
floating above
They just
me.
don't want people shooting it just up in the air. Okay, Scott?
Come on.
Because I like to think that my property line extends to the heavens.
To the heavens.
It does.
I thought it did.
You just can't be shooting at things.
Except for birds and ducks and stuff.
Listen, I'm all for
And other
responsible
people,
gun ownership.
as you know, the headlines are in this country.
But you can't just shoot everything down.
No.
Like, remember when the balloon was floating across the U.S.?
Yeah.
Multiple governmental officials were like, please, America.
They were
Don't.
talking to us. In
You
Missouri.
lunatics, I know.
You lunatics.
You lunatics, put your guns down.
Put your 50 cal BMG down.
Yeah.
Put your
Don't
guns
shoot
down.
I told you when I did the tour of Huntsville's NASA program where they built the shuttle in sections, they had to float it down the Mississippi, and to keep people in Alabama from shooting at it, they had to disguise it because they said people on the banks of the river were just taking target practice. This multi-million-dollar piece of a rocket ship that was going to go up into space.
Yeah.
And I was like, what'd you disguise it as? Like, did you put the Crimson Tide A on it?
Something they
There you
wouldn't
go.
shoot at.
What are people in Alabama like? Whoa, no.
Yeah, if it's got the Crimson Tide logo on it. No.
Nope.
Roll Tide.
I was like,
Drop your weapons. I love that.
They're the good guys.
we love shooting stuff.
Yeah. It's the Christmas season, and we're going to do our gift exchange here in just a little bit.
Okay.
The annual RizzShow gift exchange, which, how excited are you, Gina, to see this?
Yeah.
Can't wait. It's probably going to be embarrassing. Probably going to be some gifts in there that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I feel like we all nailed it.
I think.
I
yeah.
think I nailed my gifts for you guys.
When are we doing it now?
Well, no, well, in a couple
I'm
minutes.
excited.
I know you're excited. As far as now, Moon, growing up, your mom and dad, when it came to Christmas time, who did most of the work?
Tell you
Or
the
was
truth,
it was it
man,
pretty 50-50?
I don't know. I bet you it was kind of 50-50.
Yeah.
And here's my thought. I told you, probably 75% of the presents came from National Geographic. I don't know if it was like mail-ins or what. There was a time where I got a Frosted Flakes Tony the Tiger baseball, which obviously didn't come in the box, so they probably mailed back the proof of purchase and got the baseball. I got, killer whale shirts, Save the Whales. I got tree frogs. I got tigers.
Yeah, but who put up, like, the decorations? Who put up the tree?
We kind of did
Who
it as
did
a
the
family.
shopping?
Yeah, we kind of did it as a family. And again, I don't think there was a lot of shopping being done. And
Okay.
if there
Do you have a
was, it was
subscription to Zoo Books?
no, I
I
had
do.
Boys Life. I had like the Cub
Highlights?
Scout Boys Life.
Well, I remember-
Highlights, yeah, we had that.
I remember when I was growing up, my mom did 99% of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was going out of the house to shop, it was my mother.
But his dad, like one of the things that his gifts are so incredible. So when you get one from his dad, it always comes, and he was talking about this a few weeks ago, but with, a serious handwritten letter. And it might be 2 or 3 pages, and it's so impactful.
Well,
and
that's a lot more than what
Yeah.
most dads
Yeah.
do.
he's very thoughtful.
My mom shops, my dad does. He like builds things or
Gina,
does whatever. in the
Gina,
house.
growing up, what was it in your house? Was it
100% mom.
100% mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad would find out in real time
Oh, yeah.
what he got us for
Right.
Christmas.
Oh yeah, the greatest memes are those like surprise
Every year.
faces on dads. And
Yeah. Oh,
Dad's face when you open your present
how
on
much
Christmas.
did that cost? I was a lean over, and how much did that cost?
Yeah.
What about at your house, Scott? Was it?
I think it was, my mom, I think mainly, I don't know. I think it was pretty close to like maybe 40-60, something like that.
Oh,
Mom
wow,
did 60,
that's-
Dad did 40, but I might be wrong on that. She probably did more than I realized.
My wife gives me heads ups. She'll be like, "Hey, that one over there, he's about to open. It's this, just so you know."
Yeah, and
Going
I
into
will.
it.
My wife is in charge of the presents.
No way.
Yeah, that's surprising.
My dad had to
I'm in charge of decorations.
do well because my family was divorced. So dad had to show up on Christmas. And a lot of times dad didn't know what the hell he was doing. And so I had a lot of Christmases where I knew it was an afterthought. Like I knew that he was like, oh crap, it's my
crap,
year
it's
for
Christmas.
Christmas. And then I was getting
I better
some
make this
sort of
special.
Kmart, Elizabeth Taylor perfume set, and I was like 9.
Clearly,
Oh, dad.
no thought put in this.
Right.
Did your dad ever get remarried?
No, he dated a woman who died of cancer, and that was like the closest he ever got to having
Did they
a
live
relationship.
together?
No, they just dated for a long time. Yeah, she was great.
But what about your mom and Jerry?
So my parents divorced when I was 5, and then Jerry came into my life when I was 11, and they dated for 4 years.
So what's Christmas like in their house as far as who's in charge?
Mom, 100% mom. Jerry, though, does do his own traditions. So, like, one of Jerry's traditions for all of us, my mom, my sister, and I, is the Victoria's Secret pajama set. He will go to Vicky's, and he will get us a non-sexualized pajama set, which is a matching.
Okay, that's not creepy.
Buttoned up long sleeve and some pants or shorts, depending on his mood. And we love it.
Can I get 4 of your naughtiest outfits?
Yeah.
I guess it is a little creepy.
4? Who are they for?
No.
It's cool. They're for my wife and daughters.
My
Maybe that would fall
stepdaughter's
under the
done-
category.
One of them's my stepdaughter.
My stepdaughter's gonna admire it.
Creepy.
You guys, they are not the sexy
Not like
pajamas.
One of them's for me. Jerry.
Yes, 4, please.
Yes.
Get out of here, Jerry. Wild
Love
man.
it. It's the best.
No, I bring it up because there's a woman on social media. She took to social media to complain.
Yeah.
She says,
Oh, man, I love that
the
guy.
husband does nothing. My husband does nothing towards Christmas. He doesn't buy a single present, card, food, or drink, wraps nothing, doesn't do any meal planning or make anything either. His contribution to the holidays begins and ends with buying a tree and maybe putting the lights on it. That's it.
That's a lot. That's
Was-
more than my dad did.
Was that signed by Mrs. R?
Sick burn, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
You talking about my wife?
What?
How dare you?
Not far, though, is it?
No, are you,
You
out of your
hire
mind?
the people to put your lights up.
On the house.
Yeah,
I'm not
dude.
getting on a ladder.
Don't yell at me. These are the facts.
These
you
are
wrap-
not the facts.
do you
He
wrap-
has his butler put up his lights.
Do you wrap any of the presents?
Yes.
Did you wrap any of our presents today?
I didn't wrap anything. I put them in the bags.
Okay.
And
That's
my
great.
wife
You
put them
did
in the
that.
bags.
That's
just so
capping.
you know.
Oh, okay. Well, did you guys wrap our presents today?
What do you mean? I put them in the bags, and my wife did not do it. I did it.
Love
I
it.
did all of it.
Scott?
Yep, I did it all.
She had the
Rafe?
bags. She said, I went out yesterday to buy stuff. She goes, don't buy anything. I have everything here.
So far, I've done more for you guys than I have my own children.
That's awesome.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited.
Yeah.
What were you asking?
Did you wrap all your gifts today?
I did all but one.
Okay.
Tina did one last night for me.
Okay, but she was willing to help me out.
I'll admit I have an irrational hate towards wrapping. I don't like wrapping.
I have done it.
I
I've
don't,
wrapped.
I don't like
It's
it.
very
Nothing wrong with
soothing
hip-hop.
for me. I like folding
Yeah.
the paper.
I'm OCD.
I've wrapped. I
love
wrap.
it.
Yeah, and here's my problem. Like, I'll do it, and it's never good enough.
That's okay.
My wife
Yeah.
is like,
It doesn't
dude, what are
need
you
to be
doing? You
perfect.
got to do it like this. And I'm like, I know, I forgot. I forgot to fold it over, and it's supposed to look nice and be round, and you're not supposed to see
And
this.
when I
and I'm like,
when I get
come
one
on, try
when
it.
I get one right, I must show it off. I go, look what I did.
I know,
did
me
it
too.
You did so
I
good.
did it right.
If I wrapped a present just before it's opened, I will exclaim, I wrapped that.
That's
Well, and this is
like
what
a 5-year-old.
this is what this woman says. Again, the husband's contribution to the holidays
I did that one.
begins and ends with buying a tree and putting lights on it. The dilemma here is the kids love to celebrate, and the mom's all stressed out because she's trying to organize the perfect Christmas for the family. She says every Christmas he gets angry at me for getting stressed because I do everything.
Well-
If I show any of my stress in any way, he gets shouty.
Your husband's yelling at you for doing everything?
Hey, tell
New
me if
husband time.
Tell me if this is good. And this is kind of my approach, or at least it's become my approach. With like cooking and dishes and stuff, like if you didn't do any cooking, then you do all the dishes.
Yeah,
like the whoever cooks shouldn't do the dishes. I don't feel like my wife should do any sort of cleanup or anything. If she wrapped all these presents and did all this Christmas stuff, then it should be my job to keep it nice and rolling and everything
that.
good on Christmas Day. Like, and I am Mr. Trash Man. As soon as it's off the box and it's
bag.
over here, I'm like whoop, 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 and
Me too.
you know, like I
That's
mean,
good.
it is. I am cleaning the entire Christmas day,
So
and I feel like that's a good trade
That is beautiful trade.
in some way.
So she's stressed out. The husband's like, why are you so stressed out? And she's like, a-hole, I'm doing everything here for Christmas.
Right. Merry
you do
Christmas.
nothing. Now, I don't know what, maybe he has a stressful job. Maybe she's a
Right.
stay-at-home mom. I don't know.
That's stressful, though.
Have that conversation when you're dating.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe,
Expectations.
maybe he works very hard and is the breadwinner and she's a stay-at-home mom. And he's like, hey, she's going to handle all that stuff. I'm going to work. I don't know.
The holidays is an inevitability every single year. Maybe you should first date it. Like, hey, how's it going? What do you do for a living? What are your habits around Christmas? Do you need me to be getting gifts for our family?
Well, and that's the whole conversation
If
right
so,
there.
What do you need?
What do you guys do for your brothers or sisters-in-law?
Yeah, I talked to my brother about this a couple years ago. I'm like, we're just.
Do we have to do
We
this?
get each other gift cards.
Right.
What are we doing here?
I know.
I think we do family. Like, my wife and I will give, my in-laws' family a gift or something like that. Do we do that? No, we do the kids, each
We'll
of the
buy
kids
something
get
for the
something.
niece
For
and
the
nephew.
kids, yeah, that's one thing. That's a given.
What do we do? I'll have to ask my wife
Well,
what we
we
do.
we have a ton of, my wife has a ton of siblings, and so it would be chaotic to buy for everyone, so we do a whole little raffle kind of thing. You
Secret
draw a
Santa?
name. Yeah. And
That's right, yeah.
And we have
That's
a limit
good.
that we can spend, and
Yeah, that's
it
what
makes
we
it
do
way
too.
easier.
I think that's what we do too. Everybody picks a thing, and I have my brother-in-law.
That's
and,
good.
He's the only one I got to think about, or one of those kind of things. Good call.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure we're on that train as well. I just haven't heard about it.
Well, it's a gift to my brother and his wife. Here's a $200 Visa gift card, and he goes, "Here's a $200 Visa gift card."
So it's just the same.
What is this?
Here, you want
Yeah.
to keep yours? I like the design.
This is dumb. This is dumb. Just get something for the kids.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about me.
That's what I've tried to implement. Tim and I don't have kids, and so we get stuff for our nephews and niece. And then I always take my sister-in-law, and get her a little something. But, what are they going to do? Get us cats something, Just don't even get us anything. Just be pleasant. That's all I really want.
I don't want to add to your stress. Don't worry about
Yeah.
us. We're good. We're good. But this wife, she's like, the mental load has taken a toll, completely changing how she feels about Christmas.
Right.
And she says, I'm starting to feel resentful and pretty much hate it myself now. I don't do anything nice and Christmassy because this adds to the stress the husband is.
Maybe he needs to pick up some gratitude.
Yeah.
If she
Maybe
had
she needs to
some-
talk to him.
Yeah.
Right, you got to find the
Give him a
balance.
task. You're buying for 2 people this year. Go get it. Actually, I have a Am I the Holiday A-hole question.
Oh, cool.
Here we go.
those.
I'm in.
The answer is yes.
So
Well, no, the
I-
answer is no. I will defend you forever.
I texted my 17-year-old, or no, my 18-year-old nephew.
Far.
So now he's just getting a $50 gift card.
That's
and that's
fine.
exactly
Is- am
That's
I
what he
an a-hole?
wants.
Oh,
That's
dude.
what he wants.
No, you're the greatest aunt ever.
I'm so aggravated that he did not even have the audacity to be like, "Hey, Aunt Lauren, I want or just money or Not even a damn text from
That's a
this
teenage
kid.
No,
boy,
that's a
though,
teenage
dude.
boy.
Yeah.
Welcome.
That's fine. The girls are, and Moon could attest to this, organized. My daughter knows exactly what she wants.
Oh, yeah.
This whole thing. I just want to weigh in on this.
Yeah.
This woman.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the boys want the cash.
I'm
You're good.
rendering my verdict here.
Oh.
Not enough information, so that I'm declaring a mistrial on this.
Oh.
Well, we're really glad.
Well, you know why? Because she may be gatekeeping everything.
Huh?
She may be gatekeeping the entire
Trying to
thing.
control the whole
Trying to
situation.
control the whole situation. And he's like, you know what? It's her thing. If you want something, let me know.
If you want something, say something.
Just tell me. Just tell me.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios where you're waiting to be told what to do, and then you get in trouble for not knowing what you were supposed to do before being told.
Is she asking for help and he's refusing? That's a whole nother story.
Sure.
Is he
Objection.
Oh.
Council is
overruled?
projecting. Council projecting.
No, that's a legit question.
It is. Yeah, it is.
What do you want from me? What do you want me to do?
I mean, everybody can have their own thing. I get if she's got her whole process. But I have family members like this. My grandpa was like this, where he was like, Grandma had her thing, but Grandpa would go out, do his little side quest. Kind of like Jerry. Jerry's got a side quest. He's not getting in Jill's way. He's just getting hot lingerie for
That's
his
right.
wife and daughters.
He likes going there on the holidays.
Oh yeah, and my dad does that. My dad does these very personalized.
Yeah.
He'll work all year on some small gift for somebody. I guarantee you, my mom has no idea what those things are.
Or, dude,
and then
I
she'll
had
just put a 20 in my pocket.
My grandpa would also he'd just walk around and give lottery tickets to everybody.
By the way, I don't want to make it seem like I'm being dismissive about stay-at-home moms at all.
No, no.
I not at all, because Benjamin's like, I think, I know it was not intentional, but Rizz seems a little dismissive about the wife being a stay-at-home mom. No, not at all.
I said that was hard work.
Not at all. I know it is.
Benjamin's projecting.
Those ladies do a hell of a lot. 100%. 100%. Not saying that. Don't at me.
We don't want
This
an
is my last
army
day
of
of the year.
stay-at-home moms
Yeah.
in
This
this
is my last
parking
day of
lot
the year,
at
man.
10
I don't
a.m.
want-
Stop reading it, dude. Turn that off.
What, the instant feedback?
Yeah, turn it off. It's the last day.
It's the last day of the year, man.
Don't
no
go,
controversy.
don't go out with that.
No, I'm
Right.
not.
What are you doing?
CYA.
No, I'm not. Stop it. You guys want to exchange gifts?
I do.
Oh, do you? All right.
I'm ready.
I feel good.
I'm excited.
I have
Should we
to
do it now?
remember-
You know what? Let's wait till after the break.
Ball humbug.
Let's do it after the Team Rizz Remember the Day. We got some stuff to do. We'll do a commercial break first, then we'll do the gift exchange. We got to do the Craigslist Freak of the Year.
We got Sea-Crested.
We got to crown the winner. We got Crap on Celebrities. Comedian Michael Yo's going to be here. Gina's here. It's a hell of a last day. Today's Team Rizz Remember the Day is brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Check out the all-new Hot Shots Lindbergh, 7575 Lindbergh, your new home for sports in South County. Get all the info at hotshotsnet.com. From Highland, Illinois, lovely Highland, Andrew Azell is our Team Rizz Remember the Day.
Andrew.
Andrew is a longtime RizzShow listener. He has not missed the show since its inception. His twin brothers also Team Rizz members. Wow, that's wild. And he's excited to now join them in the ranks. Loves Race in Memoriam, learns female perspective, King Scott's dad jokes, Moon's musical chops, and my ability to produce a top-notch radio show. That's right. Andrew Rizzuto from Ireland is our Team Rizz Remember the Day. Get a super sweet Team Rizz Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up, 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, first break of the morning. We'll come back with that gift exchange, Crap on Celebrities, and we'll do the Craigslist Freak of the Year crowning. 7:03, Friday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle 70 eastbound at T.R. Hughes Boulevard. There's also a left lane blocked and a left-hand shoulder blocked due to a crash 44 eastbound before 270. Your point forecast, partly cloudy, high of 43. Right now it's 24 at the Point Studio.
Hey, this is TJ Miller from the Emoji Movie, the star of the Emoji Movie, and you're listening to the party emoji, the Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Rizz. Be careful out there. We all know how you like to party.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RiZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow1057thepoint.com. Last show of the year. Rafe in Memoriam. We have your Friday Fail Stories. Comedian Michael Yo will be here shortly. We'll crown the Craigslist Freak of the Year in just a little bit. Our contest winner, Gina, is here. Having a great time.
I am.
Nobody's had a donut. She brought donuts.
Moon, I'm counting on you.
I told you,
I'll
man.
eat all of them.
Down in those here
I told
in
you,
one
man.
second.
I'll have one. I need to get a knife
Yep.
Are you going to cut them?
so I can have these. Yeah, man, because I
You
want
want-
one of each
You want
flavor.
my knife? You just got to wipe the blood off.
No, bro, I got a new knife right here. I finally replaced the airport took my knife.
Okay.
We blade showing on the show right now?
Oh, yeah.
Showing blades,
All right.
baby.
Get your blade toe out.
Well, it's time for the annual Rizz Show gift exchange.
It is.
And who wants to go first?
I want to.
Okay, Lern's going to go first.
Learn's going first. Learn's going first.
Let's go with first. Let's go with first.
Rizz,
giant-
Rizz,
gosh,
Rizz,
what in the world are we
Rizz.
doing?
Also this.
Well,
Damn.
I already feel
Dang.
bad. Now I already feel bad about myself.
And then Moon.
Oh,
Why?
look at that.
And then this is King.
Because it's all wrapped
King
and huge and
Scott.
You're good.
Scott Daniel Rizzuto Show.
Rafe Dean.
How am I supposed to open this?
15.
And I also got Tina.
Get that knife out.
oh
I
god.
meant to bring this yesterday when Rafe's Tina was here, but this is for her birthday.
I hate to cut this.
And it's not a candle.
You know we do these on the air, right? You wrapped it up like Fort Knox.
It's fine.
Birthday Tina.
Please
Birthday
dive in,
Tina.
you guys.
All right, here's what Lern
Merry
got me.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Hey, can I go? Can I go next so you guys forget?
What? You got me a record player?
I did. It's a really cheap one, but I want you to experience playing a record.
Thank you. I'm never going to use it. I appreciate
One of your
it.
children might. It's fine. It has
No,
Bluetooth
No,
capabilities.
thank you.
Oh, you're
Thank you.
welcome.
Came with a Chuck Mangione record.
It did.
Thanks, I'm never going to use this. Hey, remember the code for something that somebody doesn't want. They shout out what it is.
It's shout.
You got me a record player.
Yeah,
A record player.
a record player. That was mainly a joke. It was not expensive,
Very
so do not worry.
And then you got me a shirt.
Yeah.
And it says...
I suck toes. Oh, nope.
Merry Rizmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I love that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
There was
you.
also a card, but you can read that later.
I'll read that later.
All right.
Cards will be read later, guys.
Yes.
All right, I'm going next.
Okay.
All right,
The cards are where I show my emotion, so you don't read
Same.
those on the air.
I don't want anybody to read my cards.
guys, I got dried mangoes,
Dried mangoes, all right.
which is
you
an
love dried
absolute
mangoes.
prize for me. I eat this
Good.
stuff every
I'll
day.
trade you a record player for it.
I also have dried mangoes, which these are, by the way, this is the brand. Like, this is one of the brands that
I
we
saw,
love.
and
Appreciate
that's why
you.
I didn't know if you like the sweetened ones or
I got a freaking Hodor doorstop.
Hodor.
it's
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Hodor.
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 I thought that was cute.
Hodor. That is freaking dope.
And
That
it's
is cool.
utilitarian.
Thank
so
you very much.
useful. You're welcome.
That is very cool. That will be used.
Hodor.
Hodor.
My turn?
Yeah, Rafe.
Hey, nailed it. Well done.
I got a box. It's a box, guys.
It is a box.
Awesome.
And it has something in it. Is this breakable? Am I being
Yeah, you should be able to break it. Maybe the other side or
too late?
okay.
Manhandled it.
I mean, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I like to
You
make
gotta
sure it's all
make sure
wrapped
they're
up.
locked.
That's
got-
cool.
What is it?
Well, I'm about to find out. I got. Hell yeah, dude. A Chris Christopherson sacred candle.
Prayer candle.
Chris Christopherson
That's
prayer
awesome.
candle.
Yeah, I'm going to
Nice.
take that. I'm going to light that so I can meet Willie while I'm in. And a Men of the Opera. Is this Johnny Cash?
It's all of the Highwaymen.
Oh, that is cool as
What is
hell,
it?
It's a
dude.
Russian doll.
It's a
of
Russian
all
nesting
the
doll.
Oh, it's Russian
Highwaymen.
nesting doll.
Highwaymen.
Very cool.
Oh, man, that is rad as hell.
I know.
So you
I'm
know
so
those
excited.
those Russian nesting dolls, one goes in, the other goes in, the other goes in.
Look.
Yeah.
So Johnny,
or Men of the Opry, rather.
Hank Sr.
Who's the big one?
But
Who's
it's
the tiny one?
Looks like Johnny's the biggie. Then we got Hank Sr., Johnny, Willie, Hank, Waylon, and then little Jimmy Dickens. on the inside,
That's right.
Which is hilarious.
That's right. Oh, that's very nice.
Johnny, Willie, Hank, and dude, that's cool.
I
as
thought it was
hell.
really
Thank you
sweet.
so much.
You're
That's
welcome.
very, very thoughtful and awesome.
Scott?
You nailed it.
Let me unwrap this real quick. Learn, why'd you make it so difficult?
I know, it's so difficult.
These mangoes make me very farty, by the way. So,
Well-
All right, well, eat those somewhere else.
Sorry to Mel.
Oh, dude, that's cool as hell.
I'm eating them now.
I got a big giant
Don't
bag.
be eating mangoes on the
Santa
air.
Hey,
carries.
3 slaps.
Come on, don't be eating mangoes on the air.
Which I'm
Don't
not
be
going to
tooting
chew
mangoes.
on the mic.
This is phenomenal.
It's a bolo tie.
Oh.
You got a bolo?
Boyo.
I got a bolo.
Wow. What's on it? What's on it?
It's got a nice little jewel.
Oh,
thing.
nice.
Yeah.
And it's in your color palette that you wear
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. This
I
is
thought it was
perfect.
cool. I don't know. I
Thank
like
you.
buying you weird stuff like
No,
that.
this is exciting.
Oh, that's nice.
Matches
yeah.
the boots.
I
It does
love.
match the
I need
boots.
more bow ties are the thing. What we got here?
Dude, this thing is so cool.
It goes
saw
on
that.
top of your door. So like your front door, like on the trim, it's Jesus. And he says, I
love
saw
this.
I
that.
saw that.
That is so rad. And
I know, this
And the
is
book.
also exciting.
oh, fantastic! Thank you.
I want you to
Wow.
survive the apocalypse.
Look at this.
So all the projects for off the grid living.
That's right.
Yes.
Cool.
Wow.
Merry Christmas, you guys.
All right,
awesome.
thank you so much.
All right, give this to
Nailed it.
Rafe.
No,
Dude,
no,
look at
let-
this.
let
The
me go next
inside
so
of
you
the
guys
box
forget.
looks like Johnny Cash's dressing room. It has a note from June Carter Cash in the mirror. No detail was spared. This is cool as hell, dude.
All right, Moon wants to go next.
There's
Go.
Glad you
records.
love it.
Yeah.
You're eating mango.
Pass that to Scott. Well, that's 'cause I
You
thought
do not
were-
know mango.
I'm glad you like your gift, Moon.
Glad I'm over here.
Full gift.
It's exciting.
That's Rafe.
Okay.
The Chris Christopherson candle is awesome, too.
This is Lern.
Thanks.
Riz, I believe this is you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Who wrapped this?
It's in
I
a
read
bag.
that.
Okay.
I read that.
Okay.
I put it in the bag and stuffed the thing in it.
All right, here we go, Mooners.
All right, Riz.
Moon's gift.
Riz is a big fan of pins.
Yeah.
So I got him the penniest pin of all pins.
C3s.
It's a lot of paper.
I wrapped that.
Oh, you got me a space
It's
pen.
a space pen.
It writes upside down.
Do you have one of these?
Your zero gravity
I had
chair.
one when I was a kid.
You can keep notes in your zero gravity chair at home.
If I want to be upside down and write, I can write upside down.
Hey man,
Thanks,
it's
buddy.
waterproof.
Hey, dude.
It's you can do it when
Upside
it's
down at any angle in extreme temperatures, by
That's
the way.
right. You can do it when you're outside.
He's gonna go to the state fair and be like, step on the gravitron and be like, if you need me, I'll be making some notes inside.
And I can write underwater.
I'll be writing
Fine.
tiny
I didn't even know
things.
that existed. That's cool.
Space pen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's the
Space pen.
Space pen.
Thanks for the space pen.
Yeah, man.
All right, me.
All right,
There's
Lauren.
nobody that I would think of.
All right, this is from
Besides
Moon.
you.
Oh my gosh, we have a super sticky note dispenser. So it's a Post-it note dispenser, only it's a cat holding your Post-its.
It's a cat.
Adorable.
It's a cat Post-it note holder.
Because I do use so many Post-its and I don't have a holder for them, and this
you're
is
a cat
perfect.
fan.
Thank you. And then also a peace sign sticker, which
yes,
is very
nice.
cool.
You
love
Thank
it.
you.
you like stickers?
Oh my God.
Listen, man. We
No,
always
this is great.
What is
we
that?
always come inside at the same time.
Yes.
It's dark. It's scary out there.
Is that a rape whistle?
It is. It's they don't call it a rape whistle, but
Yeah.
it's
It's an emergency
it's an
whistle.
emergency whistle.
Because I'm always knifed up and armed up, and she
called a
doesn't have
fun
any,
whistle.
shouldn't have
I'm
any
gonna be having
weaponry.
this on all the damn time, ruining people's lives.
She didn't have any
Yes.
weaponry. I was going to buy her a knife, but I was like, she's not going to carry this knife, but
She
she
would.
will carry this whistle.
Oh, boy. Somebody's in trouble.
You okay?
Somebody is in trouble.
Look at all the people running into the parking lot.
And then
right now.
phase 10.
And I got her you bitch.
I got you bitch. I needed an updated deck because mine are all alcohol stained. So thank you so much.
It's a fresh you bitch.
This is my favorite game with my family. We call it you bitch. Thanks, Moon.
All right, Rafe.
That is awesome.
Rafe's
All right.
opening up
I
Moon's
got
gifts.
Uno.
What's that? Yeah.
Uno.
Uno's yours.
Blank or get
call
off
it
the
you
pot
bitch.
toilet timer.
Nice.
This is perfect.
It's a
Dude,
toilet timer. I thought you could maybe use that for the
we
show.
can use this for
actually.
15 minutes with Rizz. We'll just start setting
Oh,
this
hell yeah.
when you come in.
Nice.
For the number 2 show.
The number
The,
2
the
show.
sand goes through his you see it. And
That's
falls
the
into
perfect
things.
timer for the
It's kind of cute.
15 with Rizz. And then I got a little baby. I finally feel like one of the boys. I got a knife.
Oh, Swiss Army
that's
knife.
the OG
Swiss
Swiss
Army
Army
You guys
knife.
are always
Nice.
knifed up at work, and I don't have one.
Yeah.
This is
Now
going
we
to be
can
my
have
work
a-
knife.
Now we can have a knife fight
Yeah.
in the hallway.
That's awesome.
It's the
It's like the keychain
Oh, it's just like
size.
Gina's.
Oh, yeah, it is. Look
We
at
can
us.
have a knife fight in the
my
hallway.
God,
Bros.
Freaking twins.
it's
Look at
the
us.
OG
I love that.
Swiss Army
There's
knife.
a lot of weird stuff
Synchronicities.
happening between
It
us
Are you
today.
guys in love?
I'm going to Honolulu. You came from Honolulu. You didn't have to say that fast. You didn't have to say that fast. You could have let that
quick.
shit out there for a second, Gina. So I retract any cosmic thing I was
Gina
thinking about.
Saving myself for Robert the Plant.
That's right.
Yes.
Which is,
Oh,
yeah.
Surprise, it's me.
I thought we were going to have a knife fight a la Beat It style outside.
We can.
All right, Scott, you're up.
All right, let me another difficult one in the wrap.
I wrapped
Get
that.
this.
I wrapped that.
I got an ice cream sandwich.
freeze dried.
Freeze dried. So you went.
Oh,
Which store
man.
did you go
Did you go
to?
to
Science
Huntsville?
Center?
You went to the Science Center.
No,
gift
no,
shop?
they don't sell knives at the Science Center, man.
No, for my space pen and the freeze-dried ice cream.
Which they do sell.
You know what that is? Astronaut ice cream. The ice cream of the future. I
That's
remember
right.
having that on a field trip. We went to the
So
Hayden
good.
Planetarium.
All right, I can't wait to eat that. And then also,
I
I'm in the
knifed
club.
Nice, nice
yes.
Knifed him up.
That's so great.
Knife
Gift,
boy.
thank you.
Yeah. I'm
That's
concerned
awesome.
about everybody's personal safety.
And I got a whistle.
All right, Lern, this is for you.
That bolo is actually a whistle too.
Thank you. Oh, this is my bag I gave you last year because
Yes.
you actually left the tag on it.
Yes, I did.
That's cute.
Yes, I did. All right, Moon, you open up mine first.
Oh,
Okay.
I think you mixed this up with Scott's.
No, read that.
A complete guide to living with a micro penis.
Turn that around, please, just so I can have it.
Micropecker.com. How to avoid locker room situations. How to please a lady with your tiny little penis.
It's a complete guide in there. Just open that at home.
Yeah, that's cool.
Show the crowd.
I appreciate that you got the Rush DVD.
Fly by night away from here.
So cool.
And a bonsai starter kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plant
heck yeah.
markers, perlite and kelp nutrition pack.
I
peat
thought you'd love
pellets.
that.
Oh.
This is pretty dope, actually.
I thought you would like that.
Pots and drip trays. I'm going to have a bonsai garden.
That's cool.
I thought
you
you'd
very
actually
much.
like that.
Thank you. Yes.
And also the micro penis.
Yeah,
Living with a micro
while my
penis.
tree is growing, I can read how to live with a micro penis.
And hopefully they'll make it. Bro.
All right, Lern.
Wonderful.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
And I'm keeping the bag.
Rizz.
Nice work.
The card. And then we got, what's my micro penis? The complete manual of things that might kill you. A guide to self-diagnosis on hypochondriacs. Yes, I love this.
The hardcover.
The
I
hardcover
sprung for the
edition.
hardcover.
Sprung for the hardcover.
Oh, this is great. I have a stomach ache. What kind of cancer is it?
Right,
Okay.
exactly.
Oh, this is
That's
good.
what it is. You're going to love that.
If you're restless, you might have Wernicke's encephalopathy. Cool.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Oh, is our guest here? Bring Michael Yo in.
Michael Yo-Ho-Ho is here.
You're walking into a real...
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Yo.
What
Hey,
up,
we're
dude?
on the air, so hey, come over to this side.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing our gift exchange.
Oh, okay.
Did you bring us
We
any
didn't get
gifts?
you.
Oh,
Bring me. Would you bring me? Huh?
Well, Moon, show Michael what I got you.
Oh, no, this is what you got, Michael.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
You wanted me to hold on to this too. This is a Rush DVD of a complete guide to living with a micro penis.
Oh wow. They
Nice.
made that. They actually made one of those things,
Yep.
huh?
Yeah, a couple of them.
Happy
Apparently.
holidays, buddy. I love
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah.
I got Lern, a book of the complete manual of things that might kill you. She's a hypochondriac.
Okay.
yeah.
Rafe,
Yes.
open up your gift.
You didn't give me anything.
Yeah, I did.
Where is it?
Scott, where did I give? I told you to
It's
give
a
me this
micro
gift.
gift.
Yes, that's it.
all
Oh,
right,
yeah, you got the
sorry.
Happy Hanukkah bag.
I got the
big
Happy
bag.
Hanukkah bag. Let's see what's in it.
8 things.
I got an anal bleaching kit, a Rush anal bleaching kit.
Very nice.
Because you can't wait for a bleached anus.
You've been waiting for that.
Wow.
I'm going to use that on the break.
There you go.
I'm going to Hawaii. Robert Plant would love the bleached anus kit.
I'm sure he's got one.
He probably does. I also got a shark survival kit. I'm sensing a theme here.
Wow.
It's an emergency shark survival kit with a guy that looks like Stanley from The Office, with an alarming look on
Just
his
keep
face.
that in the car, buddy.
I will. Browntown tissue pack, oopsie poopsie, disposable undies, clean body wipes, instructional card care. I sharded. Now what?
That's the gift
And a
that keeps
shark
giving.
survival badge. That's nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's nice. And then I also got a 2025 Chicken Daddy's calendar. With Hurricane Chris on the cover.
Oh, man.
Chicken Daddies.
That's 12 months of fun right
Hey,
there.
dude, I'll tell you what. This is the gift that keeps on giving all year round.
All year round,
I'm
buddy.
going to have a beautiful anus.
Happy
and
holidays.
I'm not going to let a shark ruin it.
Nope.
And I'll just stare at this calendar every day
holidays,
of the year.
buddy.
Thanks, man. You're very thoughtful.
Scott,
All right.
there's one thing missing. It didn't come in time. Yeah, it's a shirt.
That's what they
You
always
can't trust
say.
Etsy.
Well, that's true.
You can't trust Etsy.
Don't I know it?
Riddles to solve while you poop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Riddles
Yeah.
to
And you
solve
love
while
a
you
riddle.
poop.
That could go
And
with
pooping.
this.
He loves pooping.
I'm encouraging people to not use their phones on the toilet because you really
Yeah.
can pop a hemorrhoid, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then your phone just has crap all over
Disgusting.
it.
Yeah.
It does.
You know,
you got poop fingers.
I've
on
been
your
reading
phone.
a lot of these studies that people are on the toilet for too long because
Yeah.
of their phones. So I'm encouraging reading, guys.
Yeah,
Read
that's
while you're
nice.
on the toilet.
But if it's a good book, won't you still stay on the toilet?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
don't
Not if
ask
you
too
figure
many
out the riddle.
questions
Yeah, but if you
about-
get locked into a good like YouTube something or other,
Oh, yeah, you're stuck there for 30
you're
minutes.
stuck there for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you got to sit on a donut.
But how good is a story where you're not going to get up and wipe, but you're like, I'm going to sit here and finish this YouTube video? Like, how good is that story, though? It has to be amazing.
Or podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Or podcast.
Or podcast, yeah.
Scott, what else I got you?
We got one more here.
Yeah, Scott is our religious buddy. And, yep, he is risen.
He is risen.
Jesus is dunking.
That is sweet.
Right?
Some old school
This
chucks.
is dunking. I love it.
That's my second Jesus gift. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pretty dope, dude.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Tis
And
the
you got another
season.
shirt coming your way.
Right.
All right, who's next?
You have a secondary shirt coming. You want to go or you want me to go?
You go.
All right, here we go.
Ooh.
Moon.
Yeah, that's me.
This is our last show of the year,
And that's
Michael.
a Moon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
And then
think-
you're off for 2 weeks?
We're off. And you know what? You were here last year, I believe, for our last show of the year as well.
Oh.
Wow. It's a tradition.
You come like every December.
And it's like where's my plaque or something? I get a paper.
That's coming.
Okay. Because I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got something for you, too.
Okay, cool.
I got a card that he put in
You
the.
get a certificate.
All right.
I have
I
a
think
card.
it's my, what time? Well, we'll get to
I
it.
think it may be the third or fourth time we're not.
No.
Rafe,
Way
you
more
are
than that.
full Wiccan with
Way more
your
than that.
cute wrapping paper, your witchy wrapping
all right.
paper.
at
I
that.
love it.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
I
that's,
wrapped that. Whoa.
Pretty good.
I wrapped that.
Thanks, Rafe.
I got a card that he put in an envelope that's addressed to the University of Kansas Health System.
Yeah. I re-gifted a card that I thought you would appreciate. It was actually my card as a seasoned Kansas City Chiefs ticket holder.
Oh, is it really?
And I just crossed out the Hunt family and put the Williams family and addressed it to you.
Oh,
So
it
I
does
thought
say
was-
joy to the kingdom. That's
It
a
does.
good idea.
All right, what'd you get me, Rafe? What is this? Oh, is this a Yankees replica ring?
Yeah, dude, that is a 2000 World Series Derek Jeter MVP Yankees replica ring.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Whoa! Would you like to place it on my hand?
I would.
Are you guys engaged now?
On one
And
knee.
and in honor of you rollerblading during 9/11, it's the last ring that has the Twin Towers etched on it
Oh, God.
before they lost in 7 games to the Diamondbacks. Here we go. Are you ready?
Okay.
that's nice.
Yes, I did rollerblade during 9/11. There was no other way to get around.
He escaped the ash of 9/11 on rollerblades. It was the saddest
Hero right there.
hero of
There
all
was
time.
no other way to. The subway system was not
No
working.
one's. Hey, we're commemorating it. No one's mad about it. I just thought it was a special time in your life.
But you make it seem like, you know,
But you're unpatriotic.
One of the worst terrorist attacks, you know.
You didn't rollerblade into the trade
And you
center.
just
Wouldn't have been rollerblading.
You
the
weren't the
terrorists would
20th
have won,
hijacker on rollerblades. No one said that.
No, but yeah, I wasn't rollerblading around like, what's going on?
Like, hey,
You
what's
did
up?
roller skate backwards up to first
ladies.
responders, like, you guys need some help? And then they said no, and they sent you across the Williamsburg Bridge. But that's fine. I just thought you would like the Derek. It was Derek Jeter won MVP that year.
Let me see that. Let me see that.
That's nice.
He's your hero.
Oh, no, I just meant show me your hand, but yeah, I
found that at a pawn shop.
Thank
Look
you.
at that.
Thank you, Rick. That's amazing.
That's cool.
All right.
I'm a big Derek Jeter fan.
Yeah.
Huge Jeter.
And I was in Vegas a couple years ago and with some friends, and Derek was coming out of a restaurant. I was taken by surprise, and I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Derek Jeter!" like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And he looked at me and shook his head and walked away.
As one does.
There goes my hero.
Because I was imagine like your baseball hero.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't expecting it. I didn't.
What if he would have handed you one of his, like, sex baskets? If you just like, Derek Jeter, and he goes, oh, I must have slept with this guy. And he just handed it to you.
He said that wasn't true.
Oh, he gave women baskets after
Oh, yeah,
that?
when they
gift
left.
baskets.
Supposedly.
That is such a nice
Supposedly.
He
touch.
denies it, but
Yeah, we
I
thought
think
that
he
was
did
awesome,
it, right?
too.
And honestly, I think it's a
I
classy
enjoy
move.
that.
So he called him a cab, and here's your parting gift. Like here's a gift basket. It's like signed baseballs and
First of all, he didn't call him a cab, and he probably didn't hand
Yeah,
over
his
the basket.
assistant
But
did all
somebody
that.
did. They got a
Whatever.
cab and a basket.
whatever.
think
I
that's
had
a great
I had
gift.
an experience. I was back to back with Michael Jordan at a restaurant. And he was
How do you
my-
not turn around,
I
dude?
didn't. I didn't
way.
because
The restraint.
I've heard so many like bad things about people meeting him in person, and literally for the whole dinner back to back. But he was with Charles Barkley and a bunch of people.
What?
Wow.
He was
you're
with Charles
listening
Barkley,
in?
Oakley, Rodman, and literally back to back, like tight restaurant. And my friends are like, you got to say hi. He's your childhood. Like I had his posters all over my wall.
Who didn't?
And I go, what is he gonna say? Like,
What
is he?
are you gonna say?
Like, hey, I'm like, hi, I loved you growing up. And then what's he gonna say? The best thing he can say is, oh, thanks, and turn back around, right? The other thing he could say was like, leave me alone, and then my childhood dream is
Right.
crushed.
Right.
Plus, he
In front of, these other
everybody.
NBA All-Stars.
Now,
Yeah.
listen,
front of
there's
everybody.
always a chance that he says, hey, man, we got an extra spot. You want to pull up?
No,
Or
no.
I'm looking for a
That
new
would-
best friend.
You
Yes.
want to pull up, talk about basketball?
Or he wants to shoot craps with you in the bathroom because of his crippling gambling.
There you
addiction.
go. Maybe that too. But I couldn't do it because I was just like, he'd done enough for me. He made my childhood happy, and I'm good. So I didn't want to even risk it.
I mean, how many people go up to him on a daily basis and go, I loved you growing up?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to say, well, everybody loved me.
But how many people have the
Right.
opportunity to eavesdrop on that kind of conversation?
Oh,
I bet you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you your table was real quiet because you're like, will you shut up? I'm
It was
listening to you."
NBA All-Star Weekend, and we were at a restaurant called Nobu in Miami. And literally it was one of the most amazing things, and I never
That's
turned
so
around and
cool.
said hi to him. So, but whatever.
Could you
One
hear
day.
him talking?
Oh, yeah, they were right there. It's like right here.
What were they saying?
They were just talking about. I wasn't listening like that.
Why not?
They were just-
Yes, you were.
It's a bunch of basketball players. They
I
weren't
would've
talking
been.
about much. I mean, let's be honest.
America's dependence on foreign oil. They're trying,
Right?
to, they're trying to figure this out.
Probably about cheating on their wives and stuff like that.
Let's
That's what
figure
they're
out this
talking about.
global warming thing, guys.
What do you think of SpaceX going private?
It's like the X-Men assembling.
Oh,
All right, so what'd you get from Rafe?
Okay, so I do have a very special card here from it was from the Hunt family and the Kansas City Chiefs, but it's been crossed out and says the Williams family.
That's right.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, a Rafe and Moon mandate for Petties 2025.
That's
What's
right.
up? We're going to get our toes
Pedicures.
touched.
He's
You guys are going for pedicures?
He's never had a
How
petty,
sweet.
and
I've never
he's
had
talked
one.
about it several times. His crippling fear of getting his feet touched, and we're
Yeah.
going to face it together
I'm
in
ticklish.
2025.
That's
Do
nice.
you get petties?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'll go in there and put them to work. I
There
mean,
you
it
go.
ruins their day when I pull my feet out. Working man's feet, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
I got
yeah.
a blade toe. It's a whole thing.
Okay. I didn't need to know
You
all
got a
that.
blade toe, Michael?
No, I don't need to know about
Michael?
that. No.
You need to know the blade toe awareness is very important in America, sir.
You look like
It's when you have wide feet, but your parents can't afford wide shoes, so it just folds your pinky toe up under your foot for
Makes
most
it
of your
callous.
life. It makes it callous that you could literally open mail with.
I, for one, have beautiful
We drew a
feet.
face on
I'm
it
not
last
alone.
year and sold it on
There's
OnlyFans.
many blade toe suffrage out there.
Oh.
I have
He's looking
beautiful
for
feet,
like
but
a
they're
blade
hairy.
toe awareness
You had some
day
other
on
stuff
the
in there
calendar.
too,
Oh,
man.
dude, and a Kansas City Chiefs ornament here
A little
Cute.
ornament, yeah.
Sandy.
with a Santa Claus beard, and there's a big triangular thing.
Yeah, there's one more thing in there.
And this is a Ninja Turtles pizza cutter.
That's
That's cool.
Yeah, nice.
That's cool.
It's in the shape of a side, and it comes in a pizza slice box.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Hey, thanks, man.
Cowabunga.
That's rad.
All right, here I
Lern.
go.
Nice. Glad you like it.
Great wrapping paper, my friend. I love the roses.
I knew you would.
Okay.
So you can open that little red end. It'll be the
little red.
easiest
Hey,
way.
take your blade toe out and open that
Yeah,
up.
will you?
Yeah, I already did. I opened that with my blade toe before I resealed it. Be gentle.
Oh,
Be gentle with it. But you're good.
All right.
Gentle.
Here we
gentle.
go. What is it?
Oh my God, what is
The
it?
world is waiting.
The world.
How many? You know, we're opening these on the air, right?
Dude, it's not that big of a deal. It was
Okay,
like
I'm
it literally
unwrapping
was-
brown paper, and it's
it's more
very
bubble wrap.
protected. There's
It
so
has
much
to be.
bubble
My
wrap. I'm gonna
This had to be protected at all costs.
This is the holy grail.
There's 70 layers of bubble wrap on it.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, let's get our toes did over the
Is that a
break.
Hummel?
Is this me?
It's a precious moment.
Is that you?
Unbag yourself.
I'm unbagging myself. This is the cutest little thing, Lady Leroy.
That is I'm manifesting her band van for her in 2025. She
My-
wants a band van, so I had a little dashboard Jesus Lern made.
Oh,
Love it.
That's amazing.
that's
It
great.
has my belt and everything in my hair and Lane Narrows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Lern's in a
love
band.
it.
Your dad's guitar's on there, too.
And my dad's hummingbird guitar is on there. Oh, it is so cute.
Isn't that
I'm
cool?
adorable.
As she drops it.
I know.
Whoa!
Look at the heft
Good
on this.
likeness.
And the
I
butt's
love
good
it.
too.
Yeah.
This is great.
I put that in the instructions. I was like,
Get that
Dad,
ass
they gotta
in there.
Put the dump truck in there. She'll
Hell
be mad
yeah.
about it.
That is so
That's
cute.
great. All right, Scott, open up yours.
Major heft on this Ninja Turtles side thing.
Yeah, dude, that's got some.
Did you hold this in your
No,
hand?
that was the one I told you I wanted to keep
What
for
is this,
myself.
Rafe?
I could kill a man.
Dude, that is a stack of old country music magazines that has, by chance, dude, look at who's on the cover of the first one. Look at the name. Red Sovine from yesterday. I bought these for you months ago, dude.
Oh, my
and we played the
gosh.
Christmas song from Red Sovine. He's in that episode.
We played a Christmas song yesterday, Michael. It's about a kid who, how's he described?
Dies on Santa's lap.
Dies on
He's
Santa's
an
ragged.
unhoused child.
Gosh.
It's the
Who,
worst
he just
Christmas
wants to
song.
go to
That's
heaven
horrible.
for Christmas.
Ragged,
Made me
shoeless.
cry.
Yeah, it's a worst Christmas song.
Santa kills him.
And dude, there's
Santa kills this
Oh, he
kid?
sends him to heaven.
He dies
Yeah.
he dies in Santa's lap after he asks to die for Christmas.
Boy, he wants to
Billy's
go
wish.
to Jesus' house.
Oh, it's his wish.
he asked Santa for a ride to heaven. That was his wish.
And Santa
He's been
granted
living in
the wish.
cars.
His dad's in prison for shooting his mom when he caught her sleeping with her boyfriend.
Yeah, shoot his
Mr.
boyfriend.
Brown.
Yeah,
It's quite a song, Michael.
Yeah.
Hey, keep Mr. Brown out of this. He was
Do
trying
we? So those are all, dude. And there's some like high gloss Dolly Parton, old school 1970s vintage.
Why don't you give him the other gifts?
But this is the big dog, and you have to open these in order. This is King Scott Surprise 1, and this is from all of us.
What?
This is your big.
This is your big gift.
And there's a
There you
second
go.
surprise in here. But you got to open them in order. You got to read the back when you open it up.
Is it English?
It is in English.
All right, go ahead. What does it say?
Merry Xmas. Good news. We pitched in and got you 2 tickets to Weird Al and a meet and greet.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's right.
A meet and greet with
You love
Weird
it, dude. This guy
Al
loves Weird Al.
Weird Al tickets and a Weird Al meet and greet, and now that's your second surprise.
Yep. Second surprise, Scott. Here we go.
It's a note that's
He
going to
is
say,
trembling.
just kidding.
No.
Yeah, it's actually Strange Al, Weird Al cover band. Now read that.
All right, bad news. The STL show meet and greet was sold out, so the show and meet and greet are in different cities.
Yeah. So you're going to see the show here, but the meet and greet's in Tulsa.
Yeah. So we gave you an errand to run. You
There you
get to go to the St. Louis show, and you have to drive to Tulsa to meet Weird Al.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. It was sold out. We tried to pull.
man.
Rafe tried to pull as many strings as possible.
We
couldn't
did.
get it done.
We really did. I had Tommy working overtime trying to get you to this meet and greet. It's just not happening.
Weird Al
So
is
you're
in
going
that
to
demand,
Tulsa.
huh?
Yo, yeah.
Are
Weird
you
Al's in
kidding me?
demand.
Apparently not in Tulsa. That
Not-
meet and greet wide open.
Plenty of spots left. for
The
that
good
one.
news is it's at a Native American casino, so you
Yeah,
can gamble while you're out there.
I'll make some money. Guys, thank you.
Merry
Seriously.
Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
That's
pal.
awesome.
Yeah, you'd make the drive to Tulsa, right?
I've done that plenty of times.
You can't see the show. It's just a meet and greet. They kick you out.
Yeah, he's going to say hi.
So he's going to
and
drive to
leave.
Tulsa just for the meet and greet.
Just for
kids
the
to show-
5-minute meet and greet. It's one of those, take a picture and then
Yeah.
you move on.
He's going to take
But
a picture and
that's
say,
fine.
have a great show tonight. I hope it goes well.
And then they walk you out the door.
Wow.
Scott,
You guys crushed
your
it.
gifts.
All right, I got to resort it here. I messed it all up.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Michael Yo's here.
Yes, I'm here.
See Michael at the
Funny
St.
Bone.
Charles.
St.
Funny
Charles,
Bone.
first time in St. Charles.
Oh,
so.
dude, that's
Oh,
great.
you're gonna love
My
it.
side.
Oh, the
You're gonna
area
love
is
it.
great.
You know, we do
My
have a
side,
gift.
buddy.
Oh, that's your side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the good
We
side.
do have
That's
a gift
good
for
side.
you. I believe we have a gift for
Oh,
you.
yes.
You know, it is
Oh.
Christmas, and you've returned
And you
to
remembered.
us now.
Yes.
You remembered. Here's
What number?
I don't know.
I think it's
we don't
6 or
remember.
7.
Six?
No.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like 3 or 4.
No, this is wrong. Because
What
you
does
gave
it
me
say?
the 5th one last year.
He had the jacket
For real?
on
You wore the
last year.
jacket last year?
Yes.
Oh, well, then we have to go get the
get
helmet. You got to get the helmet.
Oh, okay. Well,
Come on, man.
Yeah, sorry.
The disrespect.
I'm sorry. We
No,
don't keep very good records
It's
here.
the disorganization, really.
I love Fourth Timers Club. Again.
Scott, that's Scott's
Again.
fault. We got to get the 6-timers helmet for you.
Oh, okay. I'm excited about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that's big.
That's a big deal. Lern's going to get it. This is Scott's gift to us.
Yeah, open those all at the same time. But
What? Oh, open them.
Oh, yes,
Learn's
a
not even
bolo
in the
tie.
building. You got a,
Nice.
you got a bolo tie and gave a bolo
I
tie?
told you to pass it to Moon.
Oh, this is Moon's? Oh,
Oh, that's mine?
I didn't realize.
Aw. Thanks.
Moon got a bolo tie.
Oh.
Right, and a miniature mailbox.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't think this will even fit.
No, it's not going to figure it.
Unless you take the stuffing out, in which
No.
case it might cut your head wide open.
Yeah.
very careful.
That's a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, dude,
Thank you.
that could be
Yeah.
next
it's a
could launch
thing.
you into a new stratosphere of your career, man.
I
Congratulations.
just saw
buddy.
Gladiator too.
Everyone's like,
This is
hey,
great.
man, Yo started performing with a gladiator helmet on.
Hey, Scott got me a bolo tie.
I like
guys.
it. I like it.
Did you get a bolo tie too?
Whoa, that
oh,
one's
I
With
love
this
it.
eagle
dope.
on it.
Yes.
You got
Hell
an
yeah.
eagle?
Hell yeah.
I got a frog playing a guitar.
Hell yeah. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
You opened yours, man?
Yeah, I got a frog playing a guitar bolo tie, you see?
Yeah, oh, that is very nice.
Oh, and a book.
My friend would-
Oh, John Daly. You ever meet him?
No.
Oh, this is a dream interview.
Really?
Oh, I'd love John Daly, my life in and out of the rough. Dude, John Daly is
And you know that is a sexual innuendo with him.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. It's John
Is he
Daly.
the guy with the massive wiener? Donald Trump said.
I don't know.
Didn't he say
No,
that at
wasn't
a
that
press
Arnold
conference?
That was Jack
Palmer?
Nick-
That was Arnold Palmer.
Palmer.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. John Daly, the way he carries
John
himself.
Daly will tell you his is massive.
Yeah,
though.
I got a feeling he's fine, too.
No, John Daly's the guy that will smoke a carton of cigarettes and drink 19 Coca-Colas in a round of golf.
But he's got the best freaking pants on
Yeah.
earth.
But
Yeah.
this is the guy that I want to interview. And remember when the what was that was here? That
Yeah, the Bell Reef thing, PGA Tour.
the PGA
Yeah,
Championship.
I met
He
him
was
then,
there?
and he lived up to everything that he.
Yeah.
You can't get
Says
that
he
You
interview.
didn't want to get up early.
You should go to him.
I don't want. I'd like to
No,
stay
okay,
here.
so you don't really want it then.
No, I want
No,
it.
you don't. No.
Thank you for the kind words in the card that was labeled grandson. Thank you.
And
Very
you got
nice.
me Beanie Baby. Thank you, Scott.
That's nice. What kind of
What'd
beanie
you
baby?
get?
The ostrich?
Did you get the ostrich? You know how much that's worth?
How much is this?
$4.99.
What?
You know, I lost a fortune in Beanie Babies. I put
Did
all
you?
my life savings into
Yeah?
a
Well.
Beanie Baby thing. I thought they were going to be worth something.
Did you ever get anything, collecting anything?
My
or like
wife has all the old Beanie Babies, like
every
worth,
one of them?
Bad
like
news,
worth
man.
thousands and
Oh,
thousands.
really?
But they say it's worth, but nobody buys them.
Do
Yeah,
your
that-
kids play with them?
No, they're locked up
Yeah.
in this thing, but they're supposed to online. They're worth like $10,000-$15,000, but who's going to buy that?
No, nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Like they just say they're that price, but nobody's going to buy
Nobody's
Right.
buying those.
Like
Your
if
wife's
you
buying them for that.
no, she got them when she was a kid.
That's good.
I'm telling you, man, if you spend $15,000 on a Beanie Baby, you're an idiot, right? Like
Yeah.
who's doing that? Who's doing that? But then that $6 million piece of art with a banana. Do you see that?
Oh, it
yeah.
was banana duct taped to the
Yeah.
wall.
And
Somebody bought it.
$6 million and then ate the banana.
So stupid.
They
That's
ate
just
the banana?
FU money. You know,
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah,
that
there
is.
was this art installation where somebody just duct taped a banana to the wall, and that was art, and it sold for $6 million.
Man, that's some.
Banksy stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's-
And then the guy bought it and ate the banana.
Yeah, it seems like a way to move money around.
Yeah.
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 Okay, you know what? You don't know how spot on you are with this crafting with cat hair because I've been talking. Listen, Tim, I told Tim the other day that I'm going to start collecting some of the hairs. I have 2 cats. And
Okay.
I was like, I need to get a little something made of them. Like, because you get these little figurines. Like, there's women that will knit, I don't know what it's called, like steel wool cats with the cat hair. And I want that. So this is perfect. I'll learn how to do it myself, and I'll make everybody one for next year. Thank you. Thanks, Scott. That's beautiful.
Rafe,
Let me
Final
open
gift.
my mailbox. The final gift. I have a feeling it might be a bolo. What? And I better be, because if everyone else got one and I didn't, I'm going to be pissed
I
about
love
it.
that I got Scott a bolo, and he got all you guys
Yeah,
bolos.
me
Whoa,
too.
that's
It's a bolo
wild.
year, dude.
Yeah.
Mine's a
Are
bolo.
they in now?
I guess.
Bolos?
I mean, I think they're kind of
No.
cool.
No,
Mine
they're
has,
not. No,
Yes, yes, they
mine
are.
has Travis the Chimp from Chimp Crazy on it.
Yes.
Oh, you got me one as well. I
did
forgot
you
to
watch
open
Chimp
this.
Crazy?
No.
You got a
Oh,
bolo?
you didn't watch
What'd
that
you
on,
get?
on Max?
Oh,
No. What is that?
that's a good looking one too.
on it.
So cool. Chimp Crazy was the documentary of the summer. It was about it was local here, but
Yeah.
it was on Max. It was about a chimp sanctuary just down south from here. PETA came in and took all the chimps except for one. The woman who was running the place said that the chimp was dead, and it was this famous chimp that had acted in all these movies
Oh,
and
wow.
commercials and stuff. But she took the chimp.
Tonka.
She took the chimp west and was hiding it in her basement the entire time.
Yeah.
Chimp
Pretty wild
Crazy on
story.
Max.
I gotta watch. It's good.
Dude, you gotta
Wild.
watch
Oh,
it.
I gotta watch that.
It's only
Wild.
like 3
Okay. I'll
episodes,
watch
but
it.
it's one of the most captivating pieces of
But
television.
it's a real story.
It's a real
Oh,
story.
it's
All
real, and it's
so it's like a
local.
documentary.
Oh, it's
Yes.
real, though.
Okay.
It's from the guy who made Tiger King.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
From the makers of
Tiger King.
And what was that final gift there, Rafe?
Final gift was we can play this on your record
Right?
player.
Yeah, dude.
First inaugural record player spin could be Willie Nelson's Greatest Hits, which I think we should do right after the show. In the office.
Lauren
we're
got me a
plugging
record
it in.
player because I don't have a record
Oh,
player.
yeah. That's cool.
Thank
You have a
you,
record
Michael.
player?
Yeah, we have one at home. We play Christmas records on
Do you
it.
actually use it?
Yeah, for holidays.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
what about-
special
It's nice.
occasions.
It's
what about
nice.
non-holidays?
No, it just sits there. Collects dust.
Yeah,
100%.
and that's fine.
Well,
That's fine.
Well, everybody's like, man, you're a radio guy. You don't have a record
Neither.
player. I'm never going to use it.
Yeah, but they realize like people don't use record players anymore. People are asking me this, right?
You know,
it's
it's
not
so-
like we just keep old equipment.
Oh.
It's so
like you got
funny.
an 8-track.
Whiskey
You still
River.
listen to your 8-track?
I mean, I got one of those. I got a Alexa thing in the kitchen. I say, play this,
and it plays
and
it.
it plays it.
Dude, my buddy runs a huge vinyl company, and he said all the stats have come in, and as of the last 2 years, consistently, they have increased sales of vinyl, and found out that only 48% of vinyl buyers can play vinyl, which means it's a collector's thing.
Yeah,
So
of
more than half of the vinyl being sold is being sold to collectors, not listeners. Crazy, huh?
That makes sense.
Yeah, the market's going to bottom out. It's a fad right now. It's
I disagree.
hot.
It's not going to
Vinyl's
bottom
hot.
out.
I disagree.
It's been on fire for the last.
It's going to be the
10
Beanie
years.
Babies thing.
No.
No, dude, no.
Pez.
Like this Willy one, if you want easy.
You're a vinyl denier, dude.
You're
Yeah.
gonna like what?
You're gonna regret it someday.
Vinyl hater.
You're gonna regret this.
Me?
Yeah.
I regret nothing. Michael Yo's here.
Yes, you regret that.
No, I definitely
Okay,
do
good,
not.
good,
And
good.
I'm glad
good.
you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Well,
Why are you so angry today?
Exactly.
know,
You're
it's
very,
the
you
holidays.
got
It's
this
freaking
angry
Christmas.
tone.
Thank you, Michael.
just
Are
got
you
gifts.
frustrated during the holidays? What's wrong? Talk to me. Tell me your problems.
Here,
Well-
I have something for you.
Yeah.
my dad
Stop.
went missing.
No.
And
Don't lie to our guests.
and
Here.
my mom started a fire in the fireplace. And you see, my dad thought he was Santa Claus. And he was
This is not what happened.
and he was up in the chimney the entire time.
Yeah,
and my mom lit the fire and
Smoked him out.
it was bad.
Yeah.
He didn't make it. That's what happened in Gremlins.
Let this help you.
What a great movie.
Right?
You know, they should bring Gremlins back.
Agreed.
Should they?
Like, they should. Like, if there's any movie that would look better with technology today, Gremlins. That was such a great movie.
You mean like do a
Like
a
CGI?
redo? Like,
a redo.
Okay,
Yes.
like
yeah.
do
Yeah.
I think it's perfect the way it is.
a modernized.
It is,
version.
but the new
No.
generation, they haven't seen it. Like, that's a crime you haven't seen Gremlins. Like, my kids, like, when they're a little bit old, but they need to see Gremlins. That's such a great movie. They're remaking all this crap, but Gremlins with today's technology.
And today's pacing, like
it'd
what
be
kids are
so
used
good.
to. Because some of those 80s movies, as flawless as they are, when I watch them, they're even better. But to my kids, they're garbage.
Because they're so slow.
Because
Like
it's
the Breakfast Club?
It's not paced the same.
It's great to me, but you ever see somebody younger try to watch? It's
I
just
know.
too
They
slow.
can't relate to it.
No. Well, it's just too slow. It moves so slow.
There's character development.
Yeah, no.
How come something's not blowing up?
Yeah. They like
When's Iron Man going to swoop in and blow something up? I don't know.
It's true.
How
not a
old,
bad
how old are
idea,
your
though.
kids?
7 and 4.
Okay, so they're right in the pocket.
Oh, they're loving
Great Christmas.
They love the holidays. We got Elf on the Shelf. The elves always come.
Oh, yeah.
What's your elf's name?
Jack and Jill. Not original, but yeah.
Our
it's
elf's
great.
name was Alfonso.
Alfonso?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Alfonso.
Elfilio.
Elfilio. That's great.
Alfonso. But I got teenagers now, so Alfonso went away one year and never came back.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're far from that. Elves love our house.
And-
The elves love our house.
And
You're in
you
the
get,
thick of it.
and you got to get creative every.
Oh, the elves are creative.
The elves are
yes, the
creative,
elves
that's
are
right.
creative.
You got that fake snow money? You doing fake snow at your house?
Oh, we do fake snow.
Yes.
We do everything. I love Christmas and I love Halloween.
You do fake snow at the house?
We do in the backyard. Yeah, we're in Vegas. We have to.
Who did we have in here last week?
How
He
long
was
does that
telling me-
last in Vegas?
Oh, the fake, but it's real quick. They just, it's
Just
like
for a
on
night.
Christmas, we'll just
Oh,
blow
who
it
did we
out
have
there.
here last? Oh, Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah.
to Sebastian Maniscalco last week, and I was like, yeah, have you ever gone to any of those parties where there's fake snow? He's like, I'm throwing those parties at
Yeah.
my house. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, he got that money.
He's got that fake snow money
Yeah,
to make it last.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he
barely
did-
been scraping by
Like
for a
my
few
fake
years.
snow lasts about 10 seconds. His lasts about 10 days.
He's skiing on his.
yeah, yeah.
That's the difference. That's the difference.
Yeah.
He's got a lift for his.
Yeah, it's like Park Hill, Utah.
Yeah.
In his backyard. But we were talking about
All
this
this
before.
snow.
When I was growing up, and I don't know if it was the way in your house or it is the way in your house now, but my mom did basically 99.999% of all the Christmas stuff.
100%.
My
100%.
dad brought the tree in, did some lighting, and that was the extent of it.
Yeah, I don't even do that. My wife does that. Like, we hang the ornaments, but like she will, because the trees now, you just roll it in and then open it up and it pops open.
Oh, you
Like,
gotta-
we don't do a real tree.
You don't do a real tree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you just roll it in and boom, it opens up. And it's already pre-lit and everything.
So you're not
Yeah.
even stringing lights.
No, not the lights, but we do all the decor. It's beautiful. You would never know. Like, and my wife is so smart. She got the tree.
You probably got high ceilings.
Oh yeah, like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ceiling brag.
dropping ceiling
Lucky.
facts on you over here. Yeah, 20, 25 feet, something like that. I don't know. I lose track.
I have a drop ceiling with a water stain I stare at every night.
Popcorn.
Mr. 20-foot ceilings.
Yeah, Gina's rocking popcorn ceilings. Classy.
Popcorn ceilings. Those are the best.
Yeah, I don't know.
The kids right there, everybody's all excited. Candy canes or no candy canes?
No candy canes, but I don't think candy canes are big anymore. They were big when we were kids. They're not big anymore.
It's just decoration.
Yeah, our kids don't even. They've never. I don't think they even know what a candy cane is.
They will never know the joy of sharpening one and stabbing somebody with it.
No, I never knew that joy either.
Lost art.
Why would
This
you?
man is not violent, okay?
Why would you stab somebody with a candy cane?
Don't you have a brother?
Yeah, you have brother.
No, I'm only child.
Oh, so that's why.
This makes sense.
Oh, see that reaction? I hate that. Every time I say I'm an only child, they're like, "Oh,
You
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
get
yeah."
stabbed.
You don't know
You were
what
too
it's
soft
like
to
to
get
want to
shivved with a
stab
candy
someone.
cane.
Yeah.
He had cousins,
You had
probably.
siblings.
You know.
You were constantly head on a swivel.
Yeah, around Christmas time.
Yeah.
So y'all would sharpen them and stab each other with, and that's a normal thing. White
Well, think
people
about
do?
this. Think about
I
this.
like to think
Unfortunately,
it
This is a-
transcends race.
No, I don't think so.
This is a sibling thing. Think about this.
I don't
Christmas.
think. I think that's a totally white thing.
Could be
No,
right.
I'm on Michael's side.
We are
Probably
known
is.
for maybe having a problem with violent outbursts.
Yeah,
No.
I think my people, black and we would eat the candy cane, not stab.
No, we
people.
would know. We would eat them and
Wait a
up into a sharp point.
Let's
We'd
rewind.
suck him into a shiv.
Let's rewind. Little Michael Yo, he's 10 years old.
Yeah.
He's going into Christmas.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, his Christmas budget has now been split in half, and you got to share it with this guy.
Yeah, and then so you
Feel
stab
that
him.
out. Well, I mean, stabbing
makes
is,
you mad.
is pretty likely, and you know,
Okay.
your budget's now been split.
Don't justify stabbing somebody with a candy cane.
I never did because I didn't want to eat the candy cane enough to make it into
Yeah.
a shiv because they're garbage.
You never
And-
shivved your brother?
Gina, you
Not with a
shivved
candy
somebody,
cane.
right?
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
What little brothers are for.
Just a quick.
Sorry, David.
Just so,
Just a little reminder.
Better get out of here.
Yeah.
Your son, your only child?
Yeah.
So you only have one kid. He's
Yes.
grown. So you're not.
19.
Did you off on a shelf it too?
No, we had belt on a shelf at my house.
Oh, that's
Whoa,
on a
that sounds
shelf,
violent.
You better be
Belt
good.
on
You
the
don't, you don't step out of line.
Oh,
You-
God. So there's
Oh,
just a belt.
my.
Mind your manners.
wow,
You mind
like
your
it.
manners.
Welcome to Missouri.
that's.
I woke up this morning and the
Midwest
belt made
upbringing.
cookies. What a traumatizing experience.
leaving all
dude.
cute type of notes by the belt.
Oh,
Belt on a
Don't
shelf.
act up.
That's right.
belt moved.
The belt moved.
If you do something wrong, the belt touches you.
No, I'm married into a Jewish family, so we do both Christmas and Hanukkah. So we have, we had Elf on the Shelf, we had Mensch on a bench.
Mensch on a bench.
Yeah, so it is.
So you got to find a bench all the time.
No, so it came with the bench.
Oh,
It came with the bench. So the
Every
elf
morning,
moved.
the bench on a bench was just adjusting the thermostat. So he was here the last 3 days in a row. Like it's probably going to be here tomorrow too. I'm not going to lie to you.
just Dollar Club bags around there.
What are the big toys for the kids this year? Or does your wife have to tell you when the kids are opening?
Well, I don't know what Santa's going to bring them.
What is Santa gonna bring?
What is Santa going to bring them? But we're going to the Sonic 3 premiere on Monday. So Santa
cool.
set that up for the
Okay,
kids
nice.
with all the actors and stuff. And then the other thing Santa's setting up is they're into Sonic 3. My daughter loves it. My son loves. So she's a princess, though. Barbies. For some reason, she wants to be a store clerk, so we bought her a
Cute.
Target thing. She loves Target. What's crazy about my kids is they think Target is Toys R Us for us. You know, like
Yeah.
they go to Target and they get very excited.
I understand it. still.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 'cause
Target.
Toys R Us is gone. All
Yeah.
they got is the
Yeah.
toy aisle.
So Target is their Toys R Us. So my kids are so excited to go to Target all the time.
Yeah, because they have a kick-ass toy section.
They do. They
There's
do.
at least like 5 or 6 aisles of just toys. Are they into Wicked? Your daughter?
No, not yet, but they're in acting. They don't know Wicked, and I didn't know if I was going to bring them to it
Right.
yet. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I kind of watch the movies. I heard there's like a at the beginning of it some type
Sex
of
scene, right?
yeah, or like a cheating scene or
I like the way you said that, dude.
something. No, there is.
Is
right?
that, I was just making
Is
that
it
up.
really?
No,
Lean back too
not a
far.
sex scene, but some infidelity going on at the beginning of Wicked. I haven't seen it, but that's what. If anybody's seen it, let me know.
Do parents show their I asked this question the other day. Do parents still show their kids Wizard of Oz?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. My kids.
I don't know if my kids ever saw it.
My kids don't want to see it
Why?
Really?
because they don't know it's out.
Oh,
I
they
think
don't know.
my,
it
da-
yet.
It
my
just
daughter's
doesn't-
seen it. And my son is like, no, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, they don't. But my son loves old school cartoon. He loves like the vintage Mickey.
Yeah.
like he loves black and white
Steamboat
stuff.
Mickey.
Yeah, Steamboat Mickey loves all the vintage stuff. It blows me
cool.
away. He loves
Oh, like
the,
Looney Tunes, like
all
the real,
that stuff.
Like
He doesn't like the new cartoons. He loves the old school.
Sylvester and Tweety, like that stuff.
And the new animated movies was cool. Is our music is in them now.
Yeah.
So like my son is singing music I grew up with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is amazing. It's awesome, man. I
That's
love
great.
it. I love
Well,
it.
you know, we just hope our kids have good holidays. That's it.
That's it. That's all I'm here for.
That's it. I just want to be there Christmas morning with my cup of coffee.
Life is easy. People make it hard.
I put on a bathrobe.
That's true.
I put on a terry cloth bathrobe.
That's disgusting. I don't want to think about that. Don't know. Safe. I come out fully clothed.
You're in your robe? Oh, no.
It's cute.
I have a Christmas robe.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What does it look like?
It's the Christmas colors.
Like stripes or?
No,
like
it's you know, the Christmas plaid pattern.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Holiday.
I thought the movie.
Sound like it.
That's me.
I'm Mr. Holiday.
I love holidays. Well, Michael, what do you have? What do you have going on in your life? You got the funny bone stuff.
Yeah, I have a special. I shot
Charles.
another special. It comes out January 28th called Snack Daddy. I got these Snack Daddy chains we're going to pose into as a promotion. Let me show you.
Where's it coming out?
You brought
man?
a Snack Daddy chains?
Dude, I got 3 of them. I got to take them, but we're going to take pictures in them. I mean,
Are these like the big necklaces that like hip hop artists have? That's what it says Snack Daddy because this is awesome. If it is.
Like
Perfect.
Tim Capello.
Yeah, like Timmy Capello.
Oh my gosh. They're so much
Sweet.
bigger than I was
That's what
expecting.
they say about me. So
Do they
much.
call you Snack Daddy?
My kids do. So that's how the name of the special came about.
That's
it's
so
called
cute.
Snack Daddy. 'Cause-
Oh my gosh. Look at that
Dude,
weapon.
yeah, it's great, right?
Look
Yeah,
at
put that on right now.
He doesn't need a shiv.
Surely you can leave one of those behind.
Yeah.
Snack Daddy.
Snack Daddy.
Straight up.
So, like, if you come out to the show, people put on a snack that we take pictures and I use it as promo.
That sounds like something Ron Popeil would be
The Snack
selling.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Snack
Air in a
Daddy.
can.
Put in
Pocket
sugar.
fisherman.
You just pour in like syrup and sugar, set it, and forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, feeling good. Look
That's
at
Right?
that.
Look at a Snack Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, Daddy, you're a
Wait,
snack.
so
That is red.
like Snack Daddy to me is like I'm thinking it's a guy who looks like a snack.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Oh, see,
kind of a
it's
hot
a
thing.
double entendre type of thing. No,
Okay.
but my kids call me because they always ask me for snacks. So they just can have a Snack Daddy. But the thing is, my kids started going to school and telling the other kids my name is Snack Daddy.
Yeah.
So now I have random kids calling me Snack Daddy, which is not a good look for
Yeah. You're going to get called into the PTA
Look
meeting.
at it, it's so cute on you.
It is so cute. I look like The Rock with his black turtleneck.
Yeah.
with the
Right?
Well, I'll tell
Love
you
it.
what, so you got St. Louis this weekend. So Streets of St. Charles, the Funny
Yep.
Bone, and then
Never been to that one.
it's great. It's a
Yeah.
paradise club.
Yeah.
So you got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow.
Yep.
And then you're in Vegas next weekend.
Yeah, I got a residency in Vegas every Wednesday at Jimmy
sweet.
Kimmel's Comedy Club. I do that.
And then you're done for the year.
I'm done. No, I'm in Columbus, Ohio next week.
Nobody counts that.
Columbus is great. Mr. Peanuts up there.
Dude, you're such a hater today on
He's
everything.
salty.
He didn't get the gifts he wanted today.
Are you
He's just
kidding me?
miserable.
I got a record player.
Yeah.
Donut.
You're being very unsnack daddy.
Listen,
Yeah,
man,
you're-
last show of the year, I'm just getting it all out.
Salty
Just getting it
daddy.
out.
I'm getting it all out. So, Scott, how many times has it been for Michael?
This is tight, dude.
Well, according to my end, this is the 4th, but I guess it's
maybe
more than
I'm
that.
wrong. So I put the helmet on for nothing. What?
But did he have the jacket last
But
Stolen
time?
I
valor.
put on the jacket last
yeah,
time.
sorry,
Oh, well,
dude.
then that's
I
did
that's
put on the
only
jacket.
for 5-timers. So yeah, must
Yeah.
be.
It's
Stolen
6.
valor.
I'm saying
Oh,
it's
it's 6. Okay, we're counting it
We'll
as
say
6.
6.
Okay, it's 6.
Otherwise, I have to keep the snack daddy chain.
No.
All right, listen, I know you have other obligations. You got to be out of here.
This is cool as hell, man. This has some weight to it, man.
Yeah, the chain. Yeah. I'm excited about it. So when we take some pictures, I got 2 more, so we're gonna take pictures.
Yeah.
Hit a
Yeah,
hip hop
let's do it.
pose.
All right. Well, I'm
Yeah,
keeping
you
this
keep
one.
that one on, and then we'll take some
Michael,
pictures before I
we
leave.
love you, buddy.
No, I love you.
Merry Christmas to you and
We'll
your
see you
family.
next December.
Will you not be so angry next time, maybe?
No, I'll be more angry.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Let's see how the year goes.
Yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens in 2025. I don't know.
All right.
Go see Michael Yo at Funny Bone, Streets of St. Charles this weekend.
Be happy.
The Snack Daddy himself. Watch his special. We love you, buddy. We'll see you next December. Happy holidays. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do the Craigslist Freak of the Year thing and then do crap on celebrities. It's 8:04. It is Friday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. The highways look pretty clear. Your point forecast partly cloudy. High of 43. Right now it's 22 at the Point Studio.
And if only you could make a deal with God, I know we'll eat places. Been running up that road, been running my heels, been running on the buildings and those places. If only could. That was Kate W. Bush, Running Up the Hill.
Backstage at Point Fest, and I'm completely honored to be joined by Ed from Live. This is one of my childhood dreams, to always talk to you every time you're in town.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Been following you. I was telling your tour manager, I've been following you guys since, and I'm sorry if nobody out there cares, but I'm going to walk down memory lane with you. MTV 120-minute tour, Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
Shrine Mosque, I think is what it was.
I think so. It was our first tour.
That was your first tour?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you guys were like, talk about just being with the guys you grew up with. You guys were like 12 at the time or something.
Yeah, we started the band when we were 13, coming out of 8th grade into high school. And that tour you mentioned, that was 1992. So that was our first road experience with Public Image Limited and Big Audio Dynamite and Blind Melon.
Yeah, that was amazing, and that's one of those. That's like obviously the first time I saw you, but even more creepy. I have a Public Affection CD.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. There aren't too many of those around.
Is there no restraining order just yet on that?
No. Somebody did try. Somebody tried to they put it up on one of the streaming sites as like Public Affection. I'm like, hey, that's our band.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
Wait a minute, you can't do that.
You got enough of that stuff going on all the time anyway, with so many records out and everything, and now new music, and you guys are here in St. Louis. Talk about
some extra money in their pocket, right? Big holiday savings from Schnucks. Now, this holiday season, you could get up to 25% off all your holiday essentials, like fresh berries or party trays, and more with Schnucks' 12 Days of Savings event happening now through the 22nd. Now, every day during the event, Schnucks will drop a new digital coupon with a hot offer. Just look right there on the Schnucks Rewards app, check out the daily offer, clip the digital coupon, which is only in the app. And if you don't have the app yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. It's free to download. If you're an iPhone user, just go right to the App Store, just look up Schnucks Rewards app right there, boom, download. Check out that daily offer, clip the digital coupon. Each offer lasts just 1 day, so make sure you grab those hot deals while you can. Check out the weekly ad and the Schnucks Awards app to view all the great offers and for more information. 12 days of Schnucks savings only in the Schnucks Awards app.
All right, we're here at the Burton House in Eureka, and I've been talking on the air about how they want to get rid of this almost 100-foot tree, 110-foot tree, something like that. My tree guy, Tom, who's almost 77, is cutting this sucker down with our buddy Ryan. And I got my friend Brad over here helping out. So we're hoping it falls that way, and not that way, or that way, or that way. And I asked him, is it going to go that way? And his wisdom was, that's the plan. So we'll see.
All right, backstage at Point Fest, and for the first time playing our fantastic festival, a rock and roll band that we have come to like quite a bit in the last 6 to 9 months. Gentlemen, it's great to see you from Bad Flower. Welcome to St. Louis and welcome to Point Fest. It's great to have you.
Thank you very much.
Here.
It's great to be here.
So I want
talking into the fart mics.
Talking into the fart mics, absolutely. The first thing that I just want to like kind of cut straight to it. The song Promise Me, we're playing right now, and I love it.
Thank you.
Like, I absolutely love it. When we play it, I honestly feel like it jumps out of the speakers and just, I don't know, man, I think it just sounds great, but it definitely sounds different than the first two singles.
Now to Urological 314-843-8000. Give yourself the gift of no kids. Now, Dr. Watman does not do gift cards, I don't believe, but hey, book yourself a consultation. Ask them at that no scalpel vasectomy, which is something that I did about 13 years ago. Hundreds of RizzShow listeners have gotten their vasectomies at South County Urological since then. I did mine on the air just to show you guys, hey, it's not that big of a deal. Today would be the day you would do it. You would do it on a Friday. You'd rest over the weekend. You'd be back to work on Monday. Less invasive than a woman getting her tubes tied. My insurance covered the entire thing. How painful is recovery? For me, I'm just telling you, minor swelling, maybe discomfort for about a week. It was like, getting grazed down there. Like, oh, just a little, something's going on, but it went away. Sex life affected? Not at all. No change in interest level or ability to do anything. South County Urological, they also treat kidney stones and the prostate health stuff, which we know is so important. 314-843-8000, southcountyurological.com.
We are backstage at Point Fest, and what a day in which this has been already.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, joined by Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. It's great to see you guys.
Our invisible third member. Yes,
Hey,
yes,
well,
yes.
how you doing?
We're the hail half of Hailstorm.
I have to tell you this, and I know you don't remember this because it's been years and years and years, and I don't even remember how many years at this point. But the very first time that you came through the Point, you were on my when I was doing mornings at that time.
Yes,
And it really seems like a decade ago, and it might have been.
It might have been. I don't know. Time is very elastic right now.
Absolutely.
It's like it went by like that fast, but
What do you mean?
A lot of stuff going on.
Lern and I were cleaning.
Oh, you were?
See,
Okay.
our section is clean, boy.
All right.
This is
Gina,
how I
thank
do
you for the
Christmas.
donuts, by the way, too. She gave us a
Listener
gift, too.
Gina's here, won the right to be in studio as a co-host. Week 5 winner of Face the Music. Last show of the year.
Save the best for last.
Save the best for last.
Yes,
Michael Yo was great as always. We got a really, next year, Scott, resolution to really get our record keeping down to...
No, he was bringing in the fourth-timer certificate that Michael had left on his fourth visit.
Okay.
Nice.
And trying to return
He's
it.
like, I wore the jacket.
Yeah, that's our fault.
I love that he remembered. So many people will come in that have no recollection they've even been here before.
We have a fourth-timer certificate for him. They say, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shot to the ego there. Guys, it is time to crown the official Craigslist Freak of the Year. So it came down to... It came down... Oh, get that out of here. Came down to 2 ads. And these 2 ads, worked their way through that tournament. Pillaging and plundering. And it came down to Crawley Shore or Robert Plant. And based on your votes, ladies and gentlemen, with 72.2% of the vote,
we knew it was happening.
Your Craigslist Freak of the Year for the year 2024 is...
I want to bang while we're covered in creepy, crawly bug. Get off on the squirming as it tried to escape. I've always felt disgusted by this habit, but derive no pleasure from normal sexual activities. My psychiatrist suggested that the paraphilia developed as an alternative outlet after my normal sexual expression became associated with the trauma of my mommy punishing me when she found out that I had this sexual fetish. Now that I understand my condition, I finally embraced it and want to find someone else like me who will dive into a kiddie pool filled with ants, roaches, slugs, snails, centipedes, and many other insects. We will have sex while our bodies are enveloped by the sensation of thousands of little legs crawling and slithering all over our skin and into every crack, tickling and biting us as we have mad, passionate sex. I'm open to reptiles like snakes, lizards, and frogs too, if you're into that.
All right, there it is. Winner. Crawley Shore will be etched onto the plaque of champions.
Can I just say that I'm so happy we'll never have to hear that on the radio?
And that is
Yes,
that.
Gina.
Thank you.
I
And
agree,
that is
Gina.
that. And thank you for all your votes. And congratulations, Crawley Shore. Somebody find him and tell him he won.
Okay. You do it.
All right, we got Crap on Celebrities here. Today is December the 13th, back in the day. 46 years ago, 1978, the Philadelphia Mint began stamping Susan B. Anthony dollars, the first coin to honor a woman, and then taken out of circulation very quickly because it was too easily mistaken for a quarter. Whoops. 39 years ago, 1985, the movie version of Clue was released. Now, what was the big thing about this movie and its release?
I've never watched this movie.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Is it?
Tim Curry, Madeline Kahn. It had 3 different endings.
Oh, that's right.
Wow.
So in theaters, you'd only get one. So the newspapers advertised which ending was playing where.
Oh, wow.
That's neat.
On the DVD, you get them all. But, yeah, that was pretty neat the way they did that. And it's a good movie. 28 years ago, 1996, Jerry Maguire was released. 21 years ago, 2003, U.S. soldiers captured Saddam Hussein. It was in a raid of a farm about 10 miles outside of his hometown at Tikrit, where he was cowering in a hole. 17 years ago, 2007, the Mitchell Report was publicly released. It listed the names of 89 Major League Baseball players who presumably tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. And 8 years ago today, in 2016, we lost Alan Thicke. He died of a heart attack at the age of 69. He was playing hockey with his son, best known for being the dad on Growing Pains and the dad of Robin Thicke. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Cordell & Cordell. Don't let divorce take more than it has to. We start with a Diddy update, unfortunately. 3 men are now accusing Diddy of drugging and raping them between 2019 and 2022. The men, all 3 anonymous John Does, filed a civil suit in New York on Wednesday. Each alleged victim accused Diddy of drugging and sexually assaulting them in different times. The civil suits continue to pile up. Attorney Tony Busby has a slew of clients suing Diddy, and his legal team responded with a statement saying, "These complaints are full of lies. We will prove them false and seek sanctions against every unethical lawyer who has filed fictional claims against him." And so the legal filings are happening as he is waiting criminal trial on racketeering, sex trafficking, and sexual assault charges. We've lost count.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wonder what his Christmas is going to be like. A lot different from last year's, huh?
I would say so, yeah. And every Christmas from here on out is going to be
Yeah, I don't think this guy sees the light of day.
I don't either.
Ever. But next year in 2025, are we going to get some names, you think? People implicit in all this?
Yeah, and on
all
the
this stuff?
other lists, too.
Oh, the Epstein list?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, what happened to that list?
Well,
we got Epstein lists. We got Diddy lists.
It's gross.
It's a decade
Santa's
list.
list.
Santa's list, yeah. You've been naughty. Diddy's been naughty.
Rage Against the Machine bassist Tim Comerford has opened up about his 3-year battle with prostate cancer. He told Total Rock that I'm the strongest I've ever been in my life. I'm 56 years old. I'm artistic and I'm focused on that. I'm proud of it. And I've always been very proud of being fit as an older person because most people that are my age are not. That's the truth of it. He feels really good. He says, I was broken when I found out that I had cancer. It took me a couple of years before I could even discuss cancer without getting emotional or crying about it. Revealing that he had his prostate removed, the bassist added and advised, I tell people if your PSA number, which is what it's called, is going up, if your doctor says your PSA is rising a little, get an expert, go to an expert. Had I been at an expert earlier on, they would have done an MRI and I would have been able to see the location of my cancer and I would have been better off.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was always in very good shape. He's like an avid mountain biker.
Oh, yeah. Always
Like,
shirtless.
just shirtless and cool. He's got the negative art tattoos.
Yeah, on his pecs and his shoulders.
He was one of the first ones that I saw.
Yeah, and
do
it
that.
looks badass on him.
It looks great on him.
Not on everybody.
I'm not sure everybody that's followed him is
Like Machine Gun
like
Kelly?
Machine Gun Kelly's got that thing going on. That
I'm
don't
not
work.
saying anything.
Yeah, Gina, are you a Machine Gun Kelly fan?
No.
Okay. Who are you a fan of? Who's like the hottest dude you know?
Oh,
Of?
I don't really. I mean, okay, the hottest guy I know is actually wouldn't be into me. It's TJ Osborne from Brothers Osborne, the country band.
Oh.
He's probably the hottest guy alive.
I'm going to look up him right now.
But,
TJ Osborne.
I thought you meant who do I adore, like Blue October, Justin.
Oh, you're a Blue October
I'm a
fan?
huge Blue October fan.
This is your guy?
Oh, my God.
TJ Osborne.
I mean, he's not my guy.
You just think he's
got
very
a boyfriend,
attractive?
but he's hands down, he's super attractive.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo,
He's got a
Timmy.
boy, he's gay?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Timmy Comerford put out a bass, like a signature model that is so dope. So if you're into music or whatever, check out the Music Man Tim Comerford Stingray that he just put out.
All right.
Because it is friggin' sweet.
Get your damn prostate checked.
Yes.
And get your prostate checked, please.
Okay.
It seems that Nine Inch Nails fans might have some reissues to look forward to. Trent Reznor was asked by IndieWire if there's any chance that he's going to reissue older Nine Inch Nails video projects. And he replied, I'm trying to think of what I'm able to say right now. We are doing some things with Interscope again. There's been a renewed interest in making sure the back catalog is being curated and maintained properly. That's exciting.
Okay.
Fred Durst says people have completely misunderstood the lyrics for Nookie. 25 years later, Durst came out and talked to Days Digital, says nobody listened to the story in Nookie. They just listened to the catchphrase. It's like with Rage Against the Machine, they listen to F you, I won't do what you tell me. They don't listen to the rest of it.
Get out of here.
He says, Nookie, here we go. Are we ready for this?
Hold
Get
on.
out of
First
here.
of all, Fred,
Hold
you're
up.
comparing Nookie to Rage Against the Machine. You pompous ass.
Listen, he added that Nookie was about a woman that he was very much head over heels in love with because they had slept together. So I fell in love. And when this person was sleeping with other people and people would say, Fred, you're so upset. Why are you staying? And I'd say, because we made love. And I found a different way to say that. I did it all for the Nookie. That sounded more fun.
That's what we thought it was about.
So what did it?
That's what we thought it was about.
Thanks for clearing that up, Fred.
So what I did it for then was the love, and what I do it for now is the love. I got a new daughter. She's 8 months old. Okay.
What?
All right.
God, he sucks.
Hey, listen, 2024 will be the year that Lern sang with Fred Durst.
Yes.
Wow.
One of the coolest moments of my career and life.
Yeah. I mean, think about that. 2024. You know, what was a cool thing that happened to you? There you go.
That was the coolest.
What was the date on that? August
Like 5th or something. Yeah. Hot Ones host Sean Evans is now a key stakeholder in First We Feast, the studio that produces his popular celebrity interview series. BuzzFeed reportedly sold the studio for how much do you think?
I saw this. So BuzzFeed is in trouble. They're in financial dire straits. And so they're basically selling off all their properties, it seems.
Really?
Wow.
So Hot Ones is, I mean, that's a hot show.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy gets every A-lister on there
Oh, yeah.
to eat hot wings and answer questions. I mean, it's, what a concept. I wish I would have thought of it.
Well, he was part of an investor group that bought it for $82.5 million. So
Not bad.
good on them.
Good job.
He said, the future is spicy and I can't wait to see what's next. The new season of Hot Ones will premiere January 26th.
So he's got it. So he paid BuzzFeed for basically his show.
Yeah, he's a stakeholder now.
So he's got to make that back. And I think they will. That show is, I don't think, going anywhere.
Oh, no. It's great. Moving into movie news, it looks like the casting may be locked in for the 4-part biopic series about the Beatles, which will have each band member getting their own film. Gladiator 2 star Paul Mescal is reportedly playing Paul McCartney. Charlie Rao is rumored to play George Harrison, which I think we looked him up last time and it looked pretty spot on, I think.
Oh, Charlie
Rao, or Rowe, R-O-W-E. Ringo let it slip that Barry Keoghan is going to portray him, the guy from Saltburn.
Okay.
Charlie Rao as George
He's
Harrison.
going to be George Harrison. Okay.
I see it.
I see it.
Barry Keoghan is going to be Ringo.
Is going to be Ringo.
Who's going to be John?
And then
Holy smokes! You wig him upright and make him kind of do a little grouse, and he kind of does look like Ringo. That makes sense,
I
right?
can see it.
That's a good casting.
I could see it for sure.
They don't have a John yet?
Well, so baby girl actor Harris Dickinson, who I don't know who that is, Harris Dickinson, was asked if he would be playing John Lennon in the films, and he got a little coy, and he says, "We'll see. It would be cool."
Oh yeah,
I don't know, Paul.
That works.
Yeah, he's got kind of the longer face.
Yeah.
So I look forward to that. It'll be good. Elvis, and I'm looking forward to this. Did you hear about this? Austin Butler is going to be cast as Patrick Bateman for a remake of American Psycho.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm into it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Christian Bale was the original Patrick Bateman.
Why? Why do we need that now?
We don't need it, but as far as remakes go, I'm into this because remember in Dune 2 how dark and ominous Austin Butler was?
Yes.
And how he freaked me out in that movie. I think he will do a really good job of terrifying people as a psychopath and an
Well, why
American
do we need to
Psycho.
remake them? Why don't we just make a new movie?
Why do we
where he
remake
could be a-
anything? I mean, this is just what they do now.
That's a question.
Because there's like updates and things, and that has like a special point for when it was, how it was. I'm not sure. You'd have to change a lot if they just redid it. What are they going to do? Change the music?
No, they're probably going to change the time. So Patrick Bateman in the 80s, and it came out in the 90s.
Then that changes a lot of the story.
And it's a musical.
Because it's all based on that office culture and that money, money, money. It's a very
Dude,
it's
that
a
whole
timely
scene where he's
piece.
talking about the business card.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a very timely
Eggshell
piece.
white.
But this is bone.
So I guess it would be a completely different movie. Hopefully.
I'm into it. And finally, we talked about porno mags and how, nobody wants to buy them and you can't resell them because they're worth nothing. Well,
Rizz's
we need
big
to eat our
collection.
words.
I do
okay?
have quite a few Playboys sitting on those.
Well, you're
Vintage.
probably not going to get as much for yours as these will go for auction. O.J. Simpson allegedly accumulated quite the collection of porno mags while he was in prison, and he kept them when he got out. And so now they're hitting the auction block, and his Magnum condoms are also going to hit the auction block.
Wow.
So
Are they new or used?
they're new, and they're probably very old. But can you imagine putting money on a prison-used Playboy?
Can you imagine putting O.J. Simpson's unused Magnum condoms behind glass and putting it like on a wall
Right. And how
in your
much?
house?
How much would you pay for a Magnum O.J. Simpson condom?
Take all my money.
Okay.
That's the right answer.
Well, no further
Magnum
questions.
does not fit. You must acquit.
That is your crap on celebrity.
How much is it going for?
It's not all up. It's all going out.
Oh, okay.
There's no baseline yet, but
We're going to need follow-up on that.
we will have
I'd
a
like to know
follow-up.
how
You'll
much
forever
those
be
sell
known as the guy that bought that too. Mm-hmm. Or
for. And I bought OJ's Magnum condoms. I may look into this.
prison porn collection.
Well, and also, like, are the pages sticky? Like, that's where like my head went. Like, are there some that are stuck together?
Ugh.
A prison
Scrape that
porn
D
collection.
off.
Well, I mean, it's got to be the nastiest
The
version
nastiest
of
thing.
a collection ever.
And you'll be able to see which page you really love to look at.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. Maisie Stella, that's Daphne from Nashville, is 21. Taylor Swift is 35. Katherine Schwarzenegger is 35. Amy Lee is 43. Tom DeLonge is 49. Jamie Foxx, 57. Nene Leakes is 57. Rex and Rob Ryan are 62. Steve Buscemi, 67. Randy Owen, that's a singer from Alabama, sir. He's 75. Ted Nugent is 76. Jeff Skunk Baxter from the Doobie Brothers, guitar player, is 76. And Dick Van Dyke is trending all over Twitter because people assume what they're going to assume.
Well, no, there was an incident with him. Like, Malibu's on fire.
Yeah.
And
He got pulled out of some wildfire
they
or
had to,
something?
like, carry him.
Oh,
They had to carry him out.
Well, apparently he's dancing in a Coldplay video.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
very
it's a-
emotional.
If
New
you
one
want to
that just
call it
dropped.
dancing. He's 99 years old, right?
Hey,
He's a treasure.
Hey,
come on.
He's a 99 years old.
Jeez.
Yeah, congratulations, Dick Van Dyke, 99.
That Coldplay video is very emotional.
By the way, I started
It
the
is?
Jamie Foxx comedy special last night. It's his birthday today. Very emotional. And rightfully so. He talks about having the stroke and all that. He's crying through the whole thing.
He's crying?
He's crying.
Which makes for a
man.
great
And
comedy.
I was crying.
Yeah.
It's a neat, but the crowd he's in Atlanta because that's where he was in the hospital. The crowd is one of the coolest crowds I've ever seen for a comedy show because they're so supportive and into what is going on. Like I've never seen people give a crap about what's happening more than the audience at
It was
this
also
show.
fun. Like, he was having fun up there.
Yeah, he was having fun.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it funny or is it?
Yes, it's just, it's sincere also.
It is very sincere.
I don't like
But I was thinking of you the whole time I'm watching it. Like, you're not going to like this. You're going to get very uncomfortable with what's happening up there.
Oh, no.
I was crying. Tim's looking at me like, Jesus, lady, get your crap together.
It's kind of like remember when Richard Pryor set himself on fire and then he came out and
joked
talked about
it,
it? Yeah, it's kind of like, it's a vulnerable thing. But it was really, he's funny in it, though. I mean, there's lots of laughs. It's cool.
I like Jamie Foxx.
It was like
I'm
a
fan.
cool, fun thing.
He's another song and dance man, Jamie Foxx. He's quite a talented person.
Yeah, he is.
All right, today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Miss Meadow. And today's birthday girl has been in 46 fine films, including Don't Tell Mommy 7, Down and Dirty 2. She was in The Gash Bash. Slap Happy 9, Toe Jam 8, Vacuum Hose 4, Young Ripe Melons 5, and who can forget her role and 2005's The Tonsil Train 3. Miss Meadow is 46 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we will take a quick break. We'll come back, and for the final time this year, Rafe Williams and this week's E-Memoriam.
Yes.
A preview before we hit the break?
It is going to be. I have combed through a year's worth of E-Memoriams and cobbled together what I would call a best of.
Okay. Greatest hits, if you would.
Yes, and it's hard. There's a lot of good stuff in there. I had to make some hard choices, but I think I've got a nice little hodgepodge of things to send us into the next millennium or whatever we're joining.
No,
the next
it's
quarter
2025,
decade,
yes.
whatever. Yes. Y2K.
All right.
Y2K.
Careful out there.
Look it up.
8:32 Friday, traffic and weather, Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. The highways are clear. Your point forecast partly cloudy. High of 43 right now. It's 22 at the Point Studio.
Yeah, I gotta say once again, thanks to Herb Equipment for bringing some toys up here to Rizz Farm. And you know, we gotta do some mulching. So Mike and Chad here brought a tractor with them. And check this out. It says Captain Rizz on the side. All right, so we're gonna use this to get the mulch from and it's gonna go into the trailer. So I don't know how to use this thing. So who's gonna show me how to operate this fine piece of machinery?
I got you covered, Rizz. This is a 3046R John Deere 46 horsepower tractor. Hop on in, man.
All
I can
right.
give you a little rundown of everything.
Where's the air conditioner?
That's as fast as you go. It's as the
Okay.
wind in your hair.
Okay.
Hey, the first thing you got to do is give it a crank over.
So I turn the key.
Whoa! At that point, that selective control valve, which is that lever right there, that'll operate that front loader. Pull back, that'll raise up. You pull it towards you, it'll tilt it in.
Here to bust your holiday bubble, okay? The best gift that you can give yourself this holiday season is an appointment on the books at Victory Men's Health. Because here's the deal. Your body is your vessel. This is the thing that's going to get you from whatever age you are now to triple digits, okay? I need you there with me. And if you're not treating your body right, the rest of your world is going downhill. Your mental health, your financial health, your spirit, all this stuff, it all starts in your gut, honestly. And here's the thing. Victory Men's Health, they can help you with your vitamins and nutrients. They can get you back on track with your weight goals, whether that is weight loss or weight gain. If there's something sexual that's not happening anymore, they can help to rectify that as well. They want to make you live your best life, because if we only get this one life, why are we not living most optimally, right? So please, you've been hearing us talk about it all year. VictoryMen'sHealth.com. There's 4 locations. Sunset Hills is the newest one. O'Fallon, Illinois, O'Fallon, Missouri, Town and Country. Get it on the books today. VictoryMen'sHealth.com.
Oh, let's do it now.
Let's do it now.
Let's do it now. Okay, so wait, and Columbus, I don't think you have a clue how bad this gun hurts. Would you like an example? Would you like to try? Would you put your butt on the line and?
You guys can shoot me.
Yeah. Have Scott. How about you shoot Clonvis first?
Can I take one
shot in the
Can I
tush.
take one of his shots and give him 4? Was that
What?
fine?
No.
Oh, that's happened. I'd like to. I mean, just as a gesture.
I mean,
of
that's a pretty.
goodwill.
That's a pretty amazing friend right there.
In tribute?
Or I'll take one and I'll still shoot him 5 times.
I had 4 last week, and I'll tell you, it was excruciating.
I'm interested to see if it's as bad as you guys say, or if you're hamming it up. So I'm willing to take a shot.
Yeah, okay. I would love for you to take a shot to see if we're hamming it up.
Fine.
Shoot
you know
me.
what? He'll take one of your shots.
You're amazing.
Shoot me.
All right, good.
Holy smokes.
He's going to take one of your shots. Wow, I'm such a pushover today.
Thank you. All right, let's do it.
It's because I'm in a good mood.
Okay.
So do you get to, who's going to shoot me?
Scott will shoot you first.
Okay.
Okay.
It's only fair. Respect.
I gotta take my butt out?
Yeah, no, put it up against the, go up against the wall there. Just your undies.
See if
He's
his
got a
cheeks
lot of
have
gear.
rosy red marks on them.
Clive's got a lot of gear. He's got take off.
Oh, sorry.
All right, here we go. Let me see what kind of
it's
undies
this
Clovis
line
is
right there.
wearing.
All right. What kind of undies?
The
There's
good
probably
kind?
a belt buckle on his undies.
They're Halloween underwear.
Oh, happy Halloween.
Halloween underwear.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, those are great.
Oh, those are great.
All right.
They got skeletons on them.
Okay. Bend down there, Scott. Level out. Level out. Level out.
You want to count down?
Okay. Here we go. Count it down. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that hurt.
He's laughing. What happened? You hit him in the middle?
Yeah.
That hurts, man.
It hurts worse than you thought, right?
Yeah, boy, it does. It doesn't sound like it's going to hurt, and then it feels like somebody stung me or pinched me or something.
It gets much worse for 3 or 4.
Not only that, it doesn't hurt at first, but then it gets
Yeah, it's getting
builds.
worse. Yeah.
And I'm nervous because I have to pee so bad. I'm like, I better not go right now.
Yeah, I got to pee too. That didn't help, man.
I appreciate,
Thank you for taking that.
appreciate you being honest with
big.
the pain, but the fact that you just laughed at it, like that's
You can't, because it's such an feeling.
It sounds like.
You can't describe it first, and it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
You want to try to. It's either laughing or crying. You want him to cry?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe laughing is crying for a clown. Perhaps the season for gathering with loved ones and sharing fond memories and new experiences. And this year, the St. Louis Zoo is inviting you to enjoy those brilliant displays over there with 1 million twinkling lights, over 1 million twinkling lights. There's festive menus, zoo attractions, kids activities, and it's all during Wild Lights now through December 29th. And you can support the St. Louis Zoo this holiday season by gifting a zoo membership. That's right. At Together Credit Union, they are offering an exclusive zoo membership for members who sign up for that St. Louis Zoo debit card. If you're not a member, well, anybody can become a member. Just walk into any of the 14 area locations for Together Credit Union and ask for that St. Louis Zoo debit card. If you choose that St. Louis Zoo debit card, you receive a sea lion plush toy. It's super cool. Plus, you get an exclusive membership to the St. Louis Zoo. That includes the discounts, the attraction tickets, parking perks, and even more. That St. Louis Zoo debit card also empowers you to give back by rounding up the change from your transactions, and it donates it right to the zoo. That furthers its mission, including advancements at the St. Louis Zoo's Wild Care Park. So cool. You can enroll now on the website togethercu.org/zoo, or again, stop by any of those 14 local branches. Happy holidays from our friends at Together Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA. Togethercu.org.
Is our guest on the phone?
There's some guy named Bert on the phone.
Oh.
Bert.
Hopefully
That's the guy who's supposed to be calling, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the machine, Bert Kreischer on the phone.
Hey, man.
That was well played, gentlemen. That was well played.
Well, we're expecting a call from Bert Cummings, too, so we're not sure.
Oh, okay, good.
You know, it's funny. I told my son yesterday, I was like, hey, I have one of my favorite comedians on the show tomorrow. He goes, awesome, you have Kevin Hart on. I go, damn it. All right, welcome back to the program. Help support this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Search. Get your very own 10 years of the RizzShow hat and this year's limited edition holiday-themed weirdo sticker, all while supporting a great cause this month. Donate at least $5 online now through the 31st. We'll mail you the RizzShow sticker pack that includes this year's holiday-themed weirdo sticker. Donate at least $40, and we'll send you a sticker pack and one of these snazzy 10 years of the RizzShow hats. Check out the stickers, the hats, find the link to make your donation. This year's Point Holiday Food Drive, all to benefit Operation Food Search at 1057thepoint.com. All right, Rafe's E Memoriam. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, baby.
One final time in 2024.
One more again.
Gina's here. Don't be nervous. I'm talking to Rafe.
Oh.
Don't be nervous to do this in front of Gina.
Gina.
I
A lot of people squawking on the chat about how beautiful Gina is, and they're right.
That's right.
Winning the hearts of St. Louis.
That's right.
You did it.
You are.
You did it.
R.I.P. to the chat's libido. For those of you that don't know, the E Memoriam is a lot like the Oscars in memoriam. We say goodbye to a lot of folks who we pissed off or pissed us off, or sometimes ourselves. People that we are needing to get rid of or need to say goodbye to. But since this is the last show of the year, I combed through an entire year's worth of E Memoriams, and I'm going to do a little bit of a best of. And I noticed one recurring theme. So at the top, I noticed you popped up in the E Memoriam a lot this year, Rizz.
Me? Why?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons, and we're going to get into some of them right now. Some of the faux pas of Rizz, and what I'd like to call the E Memoriam Rizz Recap, brought to you by the Inskip Law Firm, your future our priority. Speaking of estate planning, Might want to get yours in order because we're about to get
Roasted.
Buried.
First up, Rizz's manhood. Yes, we said goodbye to Scott Daniel Rizzuto's manhood this year as he deferred his position as lead pallbearer at a close friend's funeral.
Yep, that happened.
Because he didn't want to, quote, walk uphill and it was a little muddy, end quote.
Yeah. Remember that?
Yeah, remember
Yes,
that?
I do.
This final sad concession of strength and ability signals the dawn of the winner of Rizz's life, no longer the metaphorical dominant lion and defender of the pride he once was. He's chosen to slink away into the underbrush of the life on the Serengeti to become an irrelevant roving male with no home and, most importantly, no respect. An exiled king with sadness in his eyes as he patrols the outer rim of his former kingdom of virility and usefulness and slowly wastes away to an emaciated big cat whose ribs are visible from a distance as he has lost the will to hunt.
The shoes had no traction. It was raining.
I'm glad you said that.
I like that you want to scapegoat the soles of your shoes.
It is only more haunting to know that his close friend, Ryan, a.k.a. DJ PP, R.I.P., was up in heaven with his brand new pair of angel wings watching his own service live on the big screen, boasting to all of his new cool angel friends, hey guys, check it out. That's my buddy Rizz in the front. I put him up there for a reason because he's one of my best friends and a solid guy. You can always count on old Rizz to finish the job. He's going to charge that hill, take me to my final resting place like a boss, and he would... Hey, the hell? What the hell? Where the hell are you going, you piece of crap?
When you put it that way, I mean...
Why is he moving to the back of the line? Doesn't he love me?
Right.
The hell, Rizz, you son of a bitch! So for Rizz's manhood... And this coming in straight from the gates of heaven and St. Peter himself. Bye-bye.
Well, it doesn't sound great.
Well,
out of context.
Could be worse.
Next up, Scott Rizzuto has a soaking problem.
oh, yeah. Oh.
We
yeah.
found out through different conversation that Scott Daniel was at home soaking everything from his ears to his ass to his beans and causing all kinds of damage.
That's right.
He's a bean soaker, guys.
You are a bean soaker.
Soaks everything.
I soak beans.
You're the only bean soaker on this show.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we buy our beans canned, pre-soaked.
He gave himself an ear infection by spraying his eardrums with an ear bidet he drunkenly purchased on Amazon, and he soaks his beans overnight, and that is the last straw. Rizz, stop soaking stuff more than a horny Mormon teenager. Bye-bye. Can't get worse than that, right?
I bought this ear cleaner, Gina. I bought an ear cleaner, and it's supposed to, spray water in there, and it's supposed to immediate ear infection.
Spray disease up all
Immediate ear infection.
Well, I'm glad earlier. Remember when that emailer said stay-at-home moms and Rizz wasn't?
Yeah, they're
supportive.
picketing in the parking lot.
Yeah.
See
That's
who
not
else,
true. I appreciate.
Let's see who else Rizz roasted this year. Next up, fat, tall, single moms.
Oh, yeah. No, this is...
I'm not tall.
This is real.
Senator Scott Rizzuto really cleaned house this week when he made it one point unequivocally clear and needing no context that he indeed loathes and detests fat people, tall people, and most importantly, single moms.
That's right. That's right. That did happen.
And if you are a fat, tall, single mother, he believes you should be rounded up and kicked out of what he calls, quote, his perfect America, end quote.
Wow.
We here in the studio were as shocked as anyone to hear a future presidential hopeful spewing hate and vitriol of such vulnerable members of our society. We would like to iterate that we here in the studio, all the other members of the show and Hubbard Radio, do not condone nor share the senator from Wildwood's sentiment that fat, tall, single moms are, quote, piles of garbage that need to be put in the landfill, end quote.
Taken out of context.
Okay.
We hate to lose any of our valuable, full-bodied, long-torsoed, working single mothers over his callous comments, but he doesn't seem to be worried, as he said he would easily win you back by luring you in with an all-you-can-eat buffet where your bastard children over 6 feet would eat for free. Bye-bye.
Wow.
When did I do that?
That was like back in August.
What?
That was a week before this.
Oh.
Next up, veteran orphans.
Oh.
We all know the senator from Wildwood, Scott Rizzuto, loathes and detests fat people, tall people, and single moms. Well, this week he added to the list, he also hates orphans and veterans. And if you're a veteran orphan or
Do you remember any of this, Moon?
I don't remember that one.
He's
I do remember
adopted.
this one.
Okay,
May have been
don't
out of
be
town.
asking him about this.
You may have been out of town, or maybe you repressed it because
think
it was
I
so
blocked it
personal
out.
to
yeah,
you.
that's pretty rough.
Yeah, it is.
If you're a veteran orphan or an orphan veteran, well, he hates you double. And if you happen to be a fat, tall, single orphan veteran mom, well, he said, and I quote, he would like to, quote, ship you to North Korea, end quote, or, quote, sell you to the leprosy island where you belong,
No.
end quote.
Wow.
I do remember those two specific
I don't
things.
remember
Yeah.
that.
You got a
remember
tattoo
that.
on your arm now.
Look it up, dude. Go to the archives. Yes, we
I
thought
will
we
look it up.
Look it up. Go to the archives over break. Yes, we thought we were doing a segment about adopting pets, and we were quickly reminded that by doing that segment, it was a slap in the face to orphans and veterans everywhere, and in no way were these messages horribly false equivalency arguments and virtue
remember
signaling.
that.
No, it was proof positive that Rizz and only Rizz, once innocent, parentless children and heroes that fought for our freedom, wiped off the face of the earth. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I do remember that. We were talking about, we had like a pet adoption place on.
Yeah, everybody was mad that we were talking about adopting pets, not adopting kids.
Right.
What?
It was one of those.
You can't
right?
do one
you
or the
can't
other.
I
win.
do remember this.
You can't win.
I opened my home to foster cats. I've never opened my home to foster children.
Well,
I
now
guess
here
you
comes-
hate.
I'm
I
heading
guess
for
you hate
Gina
orphans
then.
too.
R.I.P.
let's all-
Gina. Gina hates veterans and orphans too, everybody. Gina on record detests. She just wrote gross. I said veterans and orphans. She wrote gross on a piece of paper.
All right, Gina.
Well, it's almost over.
I'm canceled.
It's finally on Rizz's recap.
Oh, still.
Yeah, and I had to take some stuff out. Rizz's guardian angels.
Lucky.
In a segment about New York City's resurgence of the Guardian Angel Watch Group, known for their signature red satin jackets and red berets, Rizz, and only Rizz, no one else,
I do
said that he
remember this.
believes that no one looks cool in a lame-ass red beret. Well, this news did not sit well with the 82nd Airborne Active Infantry Division of the United States
I
Army.
retracted this one.
Okay, that is true. You did.
This
regret.
one I did say I was sorry for.
Specializing in joint forcible entry operations with the ability to deploy anywhere in the world in 18 hours by either an airborne or air-land assault. Based out of Fort Liberty, North Carolina, the 82nd Airborne Division is the primary fighting arm of the 82nd Airborne Corps.
I'll take the L on this, guys.
Okay.
The unit acquired the nickname, quote, All-American, end quote, which is the basis for its famed AA shoulder patch and signature red berets. The red berets that Scott Daniel Rizzuto from Wildwood, Missouri has gone on record saying are fruity and corny.
No, I didn't say that.
The same dorky and lame red berets that Scott Rizzuto and only Scott Rizzuto hates are also worn by the United States Air Force Pararescue Special Ops. One of the most highly trained Special Forces units in the world, let alone the U.S. military. These rough and tough commandos and their little sissy berets, as Scott Rizzuto likes to call them, specialize in jumping out of planes deep behind enemy lines to rescue downed fighter pilots in extremely hostile enemy
To
environments.
rescue people behind enemy lines.
Yes.
How cool are these guys?
You did
I wasn't
apologize.
thinking.
You were only thinking like French berets.
As
Right.
Yeah.
Scott Rizzuto called it, the specifically military cheeseball red beret is worn to symbolize the blood sacrificed by fellow pararescuemen and their devotees and their devotion to duty by aiding others in distress even at their own peril, which was part of the creed oath they take proudly and display a portion of on their unit crest, which contains the phrase, quote, so that others may live, end quote.
This isn't even over and you're already a monster.
And the other symbol displayed on the crest of the Elite Stealth Fighting Unit, you guessed it, a guardian angel. So again, to recap, in case we didn't get all that, only Scott Daniel Rizzuto, employed here at Hubbard Radio at 11647 Olive Boulevard, St. Louis, Missouri, 63141, assumes that the 82nd Airborne and the U.S. Special Forces Pararescue with more battle wins in the most recent, most hostile combat environments on the planet because the enemy is so busy laughing at your little French schoolgirl heads that they feel sorry for you and forget to fight. Feel free to look him up over the
Look
break.
at Gina's
Bye.
brother, by the way.
My baby brother.
Oh, man.
You
Airborne.
Rizz.
Oh,
This is who was
man.
upset.
You
Gina's brother,
My
dude?
baby
Hero.
brother.
He looks badass.
Now tell her how
Because
dumb he
I
looks.
stabbed him with a candy cane when we were kids.
Tell her how dumb he looks in that.
No, he's
Tell her to her
amazing.
face. Tell Gina, our guest, to her face.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And my dad, who was in Vietnam.
And my dad was in
You know,
Vietnam
I'm
too.
a huge
Dad-
fan of our veterans.
Dad in Vietnam.
And I love homeless animals.
Me too.
Don't try to Rizz out on us, Gina. You said it. Now live with it. You're off the hook. That's the end of the Rizz recap.
R.I.P. to Rizz.
Oh, thank you.
Next up, the book of CrossFiticus 3:16, New Testament, Church of the Latter-day Gains. CrossFit, the exercise program that serves as a great outlet for folks who want to strut around with the unearned confidence, swagger, and intensity of a soldier who just completed all 62 weeks of Navy SEAL training but only have time to squeeze out 45 minutes of box jumps in a glorified hay barn. These WOD God gurus that run these gyms place a huge emphasis on proper form and in no way needing it. CrossFit takes complicated movements and exercises and gets rid of all the useless parts like effectiveness and safety and replace it with cooler stuff like unnecessary injuries and danger. We upset some folks in the CrossFit community.
Oh, God, did we?
When we reported a true story of a woman who did CrossFit and almost blew up her biceps after an ill-advised trainer supervised workout, she developed Rob Doe, which sounds like a guy who would be running a CrossFit gym. Sensei Rob Doe says to keep kipping and tire flipping at the next level. But it's not that at all. A life-threatening condition where your cells explode inside your muscles can lead to renal failure. We poked fun at this cult-like nature and people who joined CrossFit liking it to that of Jonestown, the Branch Davidians, and the Church of Scientology, and had some whimsical takes on the fitness fanatics following their own altered scripture from a book lovingly referred to as the Swoley Bible. The first commandment of CrossFit is thou must tell everyone you like CrossFit. The second commandment of CrossFit is swole is the goal and size is the prize. We jokingly referred to prayers that might be prayed for needlessly injured cult members like Rex 3:16, thou shalt not quit, lest thou be a total pussy. Or Max 4:11, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of tractor, I fear no tire in the valley, for thou glutes art with me, thy quads and thy calves comfort me. Make construction workers whistle at you, then beat their ass. Obsessed in a word the lazy used to describe the dedicated. In WOD we trust. Good things come to those who work their asses off and never give up. These are real things put up in CrossFit gyms. I did not make those up or write those. So say this final prayer as we honor the Church of Swole. Our Father, who lives in heaven, hallowed be thy gains. Your kingdom come, your sets be done in a hot barn as in heaven. Give us today our daily WOD. Forgive us our half reps as we forgive those who have half repped against us. Lead us not into carb temptation, but deliver us from gluten. Waymen. Waymen. Bye-bye.
Amen. Yep. Yeah, I remember that week, Rafe. We got
it was
quite a few emails about that one.
Yeah. I forget about a lot of these, and then as I combed through them, I'm like, yeah, that was an avalanche.
A couple calls to the boss for some reason.
Yeah, hell hath no fury like
even
a
Scott got a ton of heat.
You wouldn't think people
thick-necked man who does
you wouldn't think
CrossFit.
thick-necked CrossFit people wouldn't be able to let things go.
They're mad about me wiggling ropes. It's a serious, cool workout, dude.
Yeah, well, you were at a truck stop when you were doing it. That was the biggest problem.
And those weren't ropes.
Those were dudes.
Speaking of
Thank you,
toxic
Lern.
masculinity.
Thank you, Lern,
for the clarification.
I like to
dudes'
translate
penises.
for my ladies.
Those were dudes' penises.
Thank you guys
in
for
case you guys were
clarifying my
wondering.
joke. Appreciate it.
In case your children are listening, we're talking about men's penises. Specifically truckers. Speaking of hot, sinewy men, fans of Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott mustaches. I upset a few folks this year during a segment about sexy famous mustaches when I said if Tom Selleck and Sam Elliott were to even accidentally kiss and rub those sexy flavor savers together, that the butterfly effect of those sensual lip caterpillars could tear a rift in the space-time continuum and open up a world where we're all just a little bit gayer and a little bit better for it. I stand by this statement, and if you have a problem with these 70-year-old smoking hot sex symbols opening up a parallel universe by pushing their little kitty ticklers together for a lip lock that shoots a little rainbow into all our hearts, and we all sprout a little chest hair and maybe kiss one of our friends, well, if you become 5 to 10% gayer and you're not okay with it, that sounds like a you problem. Bye, Felicia. Bye-bye. Way back in February, we lost an icon. I actually forgot this was this year, guys. We lost Toby Keith in February.
Oh.
We lost beloved and sometimes polarizing country music star Toby Keith in February, which cast a heavy cloud over National Fart Day. Yeah, he died on National Fart Day, everybody.
He did?
He did. He did.
It's the way you want to go out.
The ultimate fart joke. Some folks blamed Lern for mentioning him, confirming her Unfortunate first RizzShow kill. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I forgot it
that's
was
true.
your first
Yeah,
RizzShow.
I apologize for killing Toby Keith.
That was your first RizzShow kill.
And in no way was the cancer that he had.
It was not the
In no way.
cancer that he'd been suffering from for many years. No. And I was trying to
mentioning
muster
his name.
Yeah. I tried to muster the right words to bid adieu to the legend of this magnitude. I picked up, as you guys all know, I have a radio that picks up transmissions from the future occasionally, and it turns out when Toby died, they froze him cryogenically till we had the technology to unfreeze him, and they had to unfreeze him in the future. It was the Conservative Party's last chance to fight climate change. They said, we've tried everything, but what if we thawed out Toby Keith and had him physically fight climate change? And I uncovered a song that Toby recorded, and it's called Kiss the Earth with My Fist.
Yes.
I'd like to play that for you now.
Okay, you ready, Rafe?
I'm ready.
Kiss the earth with my fist.
Well, I woke up this morning when I got unfroze. As soon as I got feeling back in my toes, put on my cowboy boots, buckled my belt, and found out me and the ice caps were both totally melted. Called climate change by all the scientists. They ran a bunch of tests, but they never used their fists, so they thawed me out. And I'm here to say I think the earth has waged war against the U.S. of A. America stands alone against the earth, that terrorist. She sucker punched our home, and we won't stand for this. So I'm gonna kiss the earth, y'all. Kiss the earth with a fist. That's right. I never served in the army, 'cause I got a lazy eye. The cure might be tears, I wouldn't know, I've never cried. I'm tougher than nails and I'm dumb as a brick. The earth is acting super gay and it's making me sick. Water is rising, things are looking pretty grim, but I got news for you, nature. These colors don't swim, I'll build a mountain out of guns where your water can't reach, and take 1 billion bullets and build me a beach. Stands alone against the earth, that terrorist. She sucker punched our home, and we won't stand for this. So I'm gonna kiss Mother Earth. Kiss that bitch with a fist. That's right. Don't be afraid to reach out, double up your fist, and punch the ground. Because it's important if you want to fight climate change. So listen up. Here we go. So if you're like me, you want to fight back, get out your flags and launch a counterattack. If you think Mother Nature is being a bitch because we took all her oil and she never got rich, head down to the ocean and throw in some trash. Then pull down your pants and tell her, kiss my bare ass, and give the water the finger as you climb on your horse and call the cavalry in. It's Jesus Christ and Space Force. Rip a map, kick away, bang a flag, stab a book, burn a fire, kiss a dude, club a leaf, shoot the moon. Hit science in the mouth, 'cause you know ignorance is bliss. Yeah, and rally around the red, white, and blue and kiss the earth with a fist. It's the American way. Ball up your fist and punch it. And if you don't like it in America, why don't you move to Earth? All right.
Okay.
Whoa.
These killers don't.
So good, Ray.
Colors don't swim.
These killers
dude.
don't swim. Burn a fire.
Yeah. Kiss a dude for some reason was in there. I think that slipped in, Toby.
I smell a Grammy.
And finally, Rocky Lockridge. Rick Rocky Lockridge. January 10th, 1959, February 7th, 2019, was an American professional boxer. He is known for having handed Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather's dad, his first defeat, a first-round knockout in just 98 seconds, earning him the WBA and lineal super featherweight titles. He later won the IBF super featherweight title and defended against Julio Cesar Chavez. But unfortunately, he is perhaps best known for his 2010 appearance on the A&E television series Intervention, where his appearance earned him internet fame as a meme titled Best Cry Ever. And last Friday, which at this time was probably somewhere around March, We all lost our minds and our composure when Moon found an auto-tune version of Rocky's Cry. And we laughed so goddamn hard we couldn't even do the traffic report. We regret our disrespect to this talented fighter. We only meant to celebrate Rocky, so while it's typically frowned upon to have dead air on the radio, I would like to ask here at the end of the year one more time for St. Louis to indulge the Rizz Show for a moment of silence out of respect for Rocky Lockridge. Everyone, please quiet down. I said quiet down, please. My God. It's just as funny the second time, guys. That concludes your ending memorial. I still love you.
Oh, my Lord.
Way to go, Rafe.
That was
Thank
beautiful.
you. Brought to you by Instant Law Firm, your future high priority. See you next year. I can't wait to hear all the emails complaining about this one.
Oh, yeah, we'll get them. They're already coming in. I'll take a break. We'll come back with your Friday fail stories. Final time of the year. It's 9:02. It is Friday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We got a right lane blocked and a right-hand shoulder blocked due to a stalled vehicle. 270 southbound at Gravois. Partly cloudy is your forecast today. High of 43. Right now it's 23 at the Point Studio.
Well, gentlemen, we will see you in St. Louis on Sunday. We are so excited to have Point Fest back and to have you guys be a part of it. But I want to kind of talk about this from a couple of different angles, all right? First and foremost, the crew that you have working with you in the Seether camp, I'm sure is scaled down because of, the craziness that is the pandemic. But can you talk about, like, sort of,
Hey, 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 ho, ho, ho. Are you ready to take your holiday spirit to new heights? Gina, are you? Literally? Because Gateway Helicopter Tours is bringing your Christmas light tours that are guaranteed to make your season sparkle. I've done this myself last year, and I'll tell you, it is an unforgettable experience. They swoop you over Our Lady of the Snows in Belleville, zip past Worldwide Tech. Downtown St. Louis is lit up like a freaking postcard. You swoop past the zoo, the Botanical Gardens, Tillis Park, the Anheuser-Busch Brewery, and Clydesdale winks at you. And the view is absolutely stunning. And at 20 to 25 minutes of flight time, it's a perfect getaway from holiday chaos without a huge commitment. By the way, you'll get $30 off a couple's tour if you mention me or the Rizz Show. That's right, $30 off to impress your date or a friend or your son, whoever, a stranger. Just pick someone off the street. Wouldn't that be crazy? I got a guy that always asks me for money at an intersection. Wouldn't it be crazy if I just picked him up and took him on a helicopter ride? That'd be nuts. Maybe I will. But don't wait. Whoever you're going to take, these are by reservation only, and spots fill up fast. So don't wait. Go to gatewayhelicoptertours.com or call them right now at 314-496-4494. And keep in mind, there are some weight restrictions. So if you're a big person, maybe don't pick another big person. Pick somebody skinny. Try to offset that. So plan ahead and get ready to fly the holidays in style. Gateway Helicopter Tours, your Christmas lights just got a first-class upgrade.
So if you change my mind 1,000 times, you better hear them say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better change their mind He better squeeze and a please and a
Backstage at Point Fest, our first interview of the day is a gentleman that the first time that we met was in the restroom.
And we wasn't doing drugs.
No, not at all. Jelly Roll,
you got to clear that up in this area. Somebody be like, I wonder what they were doing in the bathroom together.
They're just going to assume that for sure. Even if we say we didn't, they're going to assume that anyway.
Well, I'll tell the story that I was stoned and waiting on a commode that was open. I didn't realize the door was closed, and I thought somebody was there, so I sat there for like 15 minutes with my butt puckered, waiting to use the bathroom just to find out nobody was in there.
While I'm going, you're directed traffic in and out of the bathroom.
I'm telling people, I'm like, oh, you're good that way. That one's open. That one's clogged. Somebody's in that one. I'm waiting too. And it was, that was my morning.
Well, we got to start out. I mean, there's a lot of things that we could talk about. But first, man, Dead Man Walking goes #1 at rock radio. And for you, and in kind of watching your path, you seem genuinely, one, thrilled, but two, like still kind of surprised, even after it's already happened.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it was a really surprising. I have to touch on this because this is special to me. It's #1 at rock radio for 2 consecutive weeks, which was even crazier. Because I never thought I'd be in the top 10. I don't know if y'all seen it, but I had posted when I went to the top 10. I was like, we made it further than anybody thought we would. Let's go to #5. And I was like, to me, I'd have been cool at like just going back to 12 at that point. I was like, we made it to the top 10. And then we were #1 for 2 weeks. We was in the top 5 for like 8 weeks. We were lucky, though. You know, we were blessed. It was a little rough. My dear friend Shinedown just controlled the chart for like 7 weeks. I mean, you speaking of clogged commodes.
Yeah, well, they have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, you talking about backing a toilet up. I mean, I think they were #1 for 6 weeks, took a week off, and then went back again. I was like, you greedy mothers.
When you have a song, though, like Dead Man Walking that, you do you have an idea like that we've got something here, or was it just another Jelly song that you felt strong about?
Well, I felt really great about it. I didn't know that I would ever be so accepted in the radio world. So I just wasn't sure because I never changed the nature of the content of the lyrics. My top line has always been very purpose-driven. So I just wasn't sure where it would fit formats. And then as soon as we started playing it for people, rock was like, this is rock. And I was like, I thought so too. But I wasn't like, I didn't trust, I'm not like the greatest judge of that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a football player telling you what he thinks is a good baseball swing. You know what I mean? Right. So I was like, I didn't know. I thought it was a good baseball swing, but I've only thrown a football my whole life. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just worked out. And, y'all were the first station to add the record. You were the first station to play the record, and we've been excited about this since then.
Well, the thing, and just to kind of spoil it for everybody else, but we talked about this off air. When Tommy the Boss first played the song for me, he was like, "Hey, I'm kind of concerned. He's got more of a country background," and I was like, "Man, when it comes right down to it, it's all about the song," right. And I just really feel like we're formatting.
Mart Metals, scrapmartmetals.com. Recycle stuff so they don't end up in the landfill. Now, you'd be amazed about how much junk in your garage and your house is worth cash over at Scrap Mart. Now, unlike the other guys, Scrap Mart is clean, it's safe, it's convenient. Locations in Valley Park right at 141 and 44. Peevely and in Jonesburg. Contractors, make it easy on yourself. Clean up on the job site. It's the worst part of the job. Get your dump trailer. Fill it with all that scrap metal, drive it onto the scale at Scrap Mart, let them recycle it for you, plus walk away with some nice cash in your pocket. And make sure you mention the Rizz Show. Lucas, the owner, loves Rizz Show listeners. He'll really take care of you. They've been doing it since 2011. They've been offering top dollar payouts for all your scrap metals. Cast iron, steel, electric motors, batteries, aluminum and cans, stainless steel, brass, copper wire. Recycle smart at Scrap Mart. The website, scrapmartmetals.com, scrapmartmetals.com.
You're listening to the Rizzuto Show on 105.7 The Point. Yeah.
How are you, good sir? It's nice to see you again.
Yeah, I'm doing well. We're chugging along on this tour, and it feels pretty good.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, all right, how's the knee going, man? Are you doing okay? And I would assume that Josh has done a lot of apologizing since this all went down. But are you doing all right?
Josh is very sorry, and my knee is still kind of oozing liquid, but we'll be fine.
All right.
It's very nice, and I appreciate.
All right, folks, time for your Friday fail stories. The last time in 2024, all these people thought they had the perfect plan, but man, somewhere along the line, that perfect plan went whoops sideways, and it went from the perfect plan to an Uber, an Ultra.
Don't you dare!
Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Mega. Here we go.
Failed.
Wow.
I went too high.
I know. Couldn't get off.
Couldn't get off it.
You tried though, man.
You
Tried.
climbed those
Hey,
stairs,
man. You got to take chances sometimes.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Be
good.
bold.
I was bold there. Friday Fail Stories, sponsored by...
Moritz Royce Jewelry, the official jeweler of the.
Yep, you got it.
You
Got it. It's fine. Everybody knows where they are. A Canadian woman has been arrested for attempting to smuggle drugs into New Zealand by disguising them as Christmas presents. 'Tis the season. New Zealand's customs said 22 pounds of meth worth up to $2.2 million was found in the woman's carry-on luggage when she got to Auckland on a flight from Vancouver this past Sunday. New Zealand Customs said in a Facebook post the passenger just made Santa's naughty list.
Failed.
Yep. You can't do that. I think they take their drug smuggling down there pretty seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of smuggling meth, no one wants their cow pajamas to be caked in anything, right?
Right.
I always say that. Yes, I said cow pajamas. For one thing, it can be problematic if you're looking to hop on a flight. 31-year-old guy from California arrested after being stopped by airport security in L.A. He was on his way to Australia with some bizarre items. He checked a pink suitcase and a gray suitcase, which were screened by TSA officers. They flagged more than a dozen pieces of light-colored clothing. One of the items was a cow pajama onesie.
Ah, yes.
And it, along with the others, was dried stiff and covered in a white residue.
Oh, no.
What?
Milk?
No.
Oh.
Meth. Yep.
Of course.
Meth.
That's
Is it
what
A2 meth?
All of us were thinking.
The total weight of the meth-caked clothes was around 71.5 pounds, and officials extracted more than 2 pounds of meth from the clothes. The man was charged with possession and intent to distribute. He'll be facing 10 years to life in prison.
Failed.
Speaking of Australia, an American woman who arrived in Australia to attend clown school with a gold-plated pistol in her luggage has been jailed for a year. 30-year-old Liliana Goodson pleaded guilty to charges of illegally importing a firearm and ammunition in contravention to Australia's strict gun laws. She was sentenced on Monday to 12 months in jail and will serve at least 4 months in full-time custody. She had arrived in the country from Florida to attend a clown school back in April of 2023, but was stopped at the border after the authorities noticed a 24-karat gold-plated weapon in her luggage. She claimed she had forgotten it was in her bag after telling customs officials that she did not have any prohibited items. But police later found out that she had searched online to answer a question, quote, "Can I have a gun in my suitcase?" And then set a calendar reminder to, quote, "Put gun in suitcase."
No.
Responsible.
Failed.
Hey, put gun in suitcase.
Oh.
That's my alarm.
Judge, Exhibit B, she has a reminder to put the gun in. That's not mine. That's no mine.
I misspelled fun. I apologize.
Yet again.
She later said, "Yeah, I brought the gun into the country as protection, even though she was scared to shoot it and would more likely, quote, pistol whip anyone who attacked her." Okay.
I just thought it was one of those clown guns where you pull the trigger and it just has a little flag that says bang.
Bang.
Yes.
Just have one of those. You can still pistol whip somebody with that thing.
Why is McDonald's the place to be right now if you're a criminal?
Free Wi-Fi. That's actually why. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for answering that.
Okay.
A McDonald's worker near San Francisco called 911 the other day after a lady threatened him with a gun over something that wasn't that big of a deal. So she stopped in to pick up her food, then sent her young kids back inside claiming the fries she ordered were not in the bag. An employee told them to have their mom bring the receipt in and they'd make it right. But instead, she came in hot. She came in hot, threatened several employees, told them she had a gun in her purse.
Whoops.
She was still there when the cops showed up, and it turned out she was not lying. She did have a loaded handgun in her purse, but her 9-year-old daughter was holding the bag for safekeeping. Mother of the year.
Put gun in purse alarm.
Police posted a photo of the gun in her Marc Jacobs purse, assuming it's a real purse, $400. They joked she was obviously hangry, but the dinner ended up being a sandwich of milk, a.k.a. prison food, facing charges for child endangerment and making criminal threats with a firearm.
Fail.
Hey, Siri, remind me to put my gun in my daughter's little bag. Thanks.
Yes. I'll bet you that just put that on a bunch of different
Yeah,
calendars
just did it
in
for
the
mine.
area.
Siri, set a reminder to put a gun under Rizz's seat in his Jeep.
No. This story out of Wiltshire, England. A man. What happened?
She's doing
it.
Damn it. A man dressed as Batman was arrested after he crashed his car into a pole while drunk, then ran from police. So Wiltshire police said that 25-year-old Lewis Blondridge crashed his car into a telephone pole back in November. He quickly got out of the car, ran away from the crash, with local residents chasing him. It took multiple police teams, including dogs, to find this guy. When he was finally apprehended, he failed a breathalyzer test miserably, way over the legal limit to drive. Curiously, and without any explanation, Lewis was found wearing a Batman costume.
All right.
He was just found guilty of driving under the influence and fleeing the scene of a crash.
The drunk night.
That's
Fail.
Is this why there's is this why there's that one idiot at every single stoplight who doesn't see the light turn green? This could be the reason. Guy in Canada got pulled over last week for watching porn behind the wheel. Yep. A cop in Ottawa pulled him over on the highway last Monday after he was, quote, observed watching a pornographic film while driving. So they posted a shot of his phone propped up in front of the speedometer so he could easily glance down and watch it.
I don't want to miss this part. Yeah.
And because he obviously needed both hands free to steer and use his gear shift. They dinged his license with 3 points and fined him $615 for distracted driving. They shared the photo on social media and said, quote, driving requires your full attention. Leave the phone alone. Wait until you get home.
Failed.
That's on a MoDOT sign,
Yep.
actually.
And there
An
wasn't
insurance company called. He's canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it is.
Gina is in insurance.
What I do.
It's what you do.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
There wasn't any indecent exposure or any of that kind of stuff. Like, I mean,
He was just watching the porn on
He
the phone.
wasn't Joey. He was
You
just
might need that
taking
book
it
you
in.
have, Moon.
which one?
The micropene.
Oh, the microphone.
It's not a book. It's a DVD.
Oh, sorry.
It's
I
a
apologize,
tutorial.
everybody.
It's a DVD.
Get my shark kit.
Don't influencers with a ton of money and a ton of followers get a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
They make a lot of money, pretty good money. A 22-year-old woman in Florida named Marlena Velez is big on TikTok. She's got over 350,000 followers. She posts day in the life stuff, and some of her videos have millions of views. But she's in the news after stealing hundreds of dollars worth of stuff from a Target near Fort Myers. And it looks like the cops have a pretty good case because she posted the evidence. So the theft happened October 30th, and police shared security cam shots of her face to see if anybody recognized her. They say she filled her cart with like $500 worth of stuff. She scanned false barcodes at self-checkout to make it, all cheaper. So somebody reached out to them on Instagram and gave them Marlena's name. So they checked her social media accounts and found all the proof they needed. She posted a fun video that showed her in the same outfit, picking out all the items that were stolen and then loading them into her car.
Wow.
Arrested the next day.
Oh, boy.
Failed.
I got two more for you. Now, you've probably seen an elaborate criminal escape in a movie and thought, man, this could never happen in real life. Deputies in Washington state have arrested a man and a woman who are accused of stealing thousands of dollars in jewelry and then trying to escape on foot, by car, and by rowboat. So it started on Tuesday morning when police were called about a burglary from a shipping container. The thieves had stolen $11,000 in jewelry and were fleeing the area in an SUV. They crashed the SUV in a rollover accident. The two ran off before stealing a rowboat on a bay. They were using plywood and an oar to propel it, but it started taking on water. Then they jumped in the water, swam to shore. Cops are there to arrest him. Police have not said if any jewelry was recovered.
Failed. It's like a triathlon for a thief.
Yeah.
Nice.
And finally, call this guy a moron, but it's the most festive escape plan he could have hatched. A man in southern Massachusetts tried to hide from the cops on Tuesday night by jumping down somebody's chimney. Officers showed up at his house with a warrant, so he and another guy tried to get away by hopping up on the roof. The first guy jumped off onto a car and ran away, but 33-year-old Robert Langelis started roof hopping, saw the chimney, decided it was a great hiding spot. He got stuck halfway down and had to be rescued. There is chest cam footage of a cop finding him in the chimney and saying, "You're an idiot." Firefighters had to break through the side of the chimney to get him out. He's facing drug charges and a bunch of outstanding warrants. Fail. And those are your Friday fail stories. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We've got sports, and we'll read some of your emails, and then we'll wrap it up. It's 9:21. It's Friday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We're doing a pretty good job of keeping the highways clear. Your point forecast today, partly cloudy, high of 43. Right now it's 23 at the Point Studio.
Hello, I'm Lefty Borton, here for you, your Valentine.
You know, it's the holiday season, and I bet you wish you had a little more time, a little more money in that pocket. And but it's very, very pricey out there right now. But the good news is you own a home, and you've seen how much your house is worth right now. I mean, it is worth a ton of money. You're likely sitting on a small fortune in equity, which is fantastic because, again, this is that time of year where maybe you could use some of that money to help solve some financial burdens or even let you travel or do whatever you want. And the catch is, though, you're just not ready to move, but you'd love to sell. Well, you don't have to with Truehold's Sell and Stay Lease Back program. You sell your home to Truehold while the value is sky high, and you can bank that equity in cash right now, and you can stay as long as you want with an easy, affordable lease, and Truehold's going to cover your property taxes, your insurance, and even your maintenance. So Truehold really unlocks your wealth without uprooting your life. Get a Truehold offer right now where your home value is sky high. All you got to do is call 1-855-300-9993 or just visit Truehold.com. The smarter, faster way to cash out without moving out. Truehold.com.
All right, we're here at the Burton House in Eureka, and I've been talking on the air about how they want to get rid of this almost 100-foot tree, 110-foot tree, something like that. My tree guy, Tom, who's almost 77, is cutting this sucker down with our buddy Ryan. And I got my friend Brad over here helping out. So we're hoping it falls that way, and not that way, or that way, or that way. And I asked him, is it going to go that way? And his wisdom was, that's the plan. So we'll see.
All right, backstage at Point Fest, and for the first time playing our fantastic festival, a rock and roll band that we have come to like quite a bit in the last 6 to 9 months. Gentlemen, it's great to see you from Bad Flower. Welcome to St. Louis and welcome to Point Fest. It's great to have you.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here.
So I want
talking into the fart mics.
Talking into the fart mics, absolutely. The first thing that I just want to like kind of cut straight to it. The song Promise Me we're playing right now, and I love it.
Thank you.
Like, I absolutely love it. When we play it, I honestly feel like it jumps out of the speakers and just, I don't know, man, I think it just sounds great, but it definitely sounds different than the first 2 singles before it. I'm assuming that was a purposeful move on you guys' part.
I think if it was up to me, Promise Me would have been the first single. But there were tactics involved and as to why we went and did it in the order that we did. And I'm glad that we did it in the order that we did because Ghost was such a huge success. And then Heroin, we didn't expect to also be such a huge success. So it was cool to sort of like seal that and now come out with our song that is way less on the rock side that everybody knows us to be. Mm-hmm. And it shows more of who we really are, which is a more diverse group.
Right. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Promise Me went #1 at Active Rock over the week.
Heroin
went number 1.
I was like, it did?
There we go. Hey, already screwed up this interview.
Yeah, no, Heroin is currently number 1.
We just went there. The reason that I say that is because on the alternative side of things, Promise Me is the one that we are playing right now.
Totally.
But you know, when you see those kinds of things happen, when you see, you know, the song move up the charts and see people.
You love watching the game, you love cheering on your favorite athletes, you also want a shot at winning some serious cash while you're at it? Of course you do. Underdog is the fantasy platform for you with over 5 million happy players and $2 billion won. Underdog makes it easy and fun to turn your sports knowledge into a winning paycheck. Get in on the action with Underdog's Champs entries. Pick your favorite players. You predict their stats, higher or lower, across football, basketball, and more. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Plus, with Underdog, you are in control. You cash out your entry with the Win Now button anytime or ride it out for a chance at a massive payout. And if the unexpected happens, let's say a key player of yours gets hurt early, Underdog Rescues can give you a second chance with a refund and a promo code. Plus, with Double Flex, even a couple bad picks will not knock you out of the running. Now, don't miss out on any of the excitement this season. Underdog is giving away special promos and bonuses almost every day. Profit boosts and discounts on player projections and even free picks where all you need is a player to go over half a point on their stat. Download the Underdog app, sign up with promo code Rizz, and deposit now to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash instantly. That's promo code RIZZ. Must be 18 and older and in a state where Underdog operates. Terms apply. Visit UnderdogFantasy.com or or download the app. Get started. Even easier. Play responsibly. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org if you have a gambling problem.
Yes, have some. You go.
Hey guys, it's a commercial break. Make sure to like,
subscribe, and share. It's the best way to show your love for the Rizzuto Show.
So cheesy.
All right.
Way back Point Fest, we are back.
Rizz. You guys realize today's Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
Tight.
You okay?
I think
nervous?
so.
All right.
No, I'm not nervous. I mean, are you a superstitious woman, Gina?
No.
No, not at all.
Mm-mm.
So you're not going to change anything that it's Friday the 13th, that your activities
I laugh about it. I joke about it because it's funny.
I would think being in an insurance, being a very superstitious person is probably kind of counterproductive. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
We're pretty realistic.
Yeah.
Lern, are you going to change anything for today? Or just going to go on with your day? But
No,
it's
I'm
going to
gonna
be in the
be
back of your
normal.
mind, though.
Yeah, I like knowing what, it's kind of a weird day. It's kind of overcast. I like that.
Here's some good things happening today, okay? There's a Mega Millions drawing for $670 million tonight. According to the Mega Millions website, 7 jackpots have been won on Friday the 13th, including a $1.3 billion jackpot in January of last year. We mentioned before in Crap on Celebrities, Taylor Swift turns 35. Born December 13th, 1989. Known for considering 13 a lucky number. SpaceX planning a couple unmanned launches today. First up, they plan to launch a rocket on a Starlink mission from California around 1 o'clock St. Louis time. Then they plan to launch a Falcon 9 rocket from Florida tonight around 9:30 St. Louis time. Okay, there you go.
Neat.
Good luck. All right, let's get to some of your emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
Emails brought to you by Kloss Furniture. Lowest prices guaranteed. We have something for everybody. We'll do entertainment reviews, and it just starts with, I'm wondering, is there going to be more episodes of Stupiracy?
Yeah, next year.
I love the show, and I want to thank you guys for the hours of entertainment. And last, Merry Christmas to you all, and Happy New Year sent from my iPhone.
Yep, next year, season 2 of Stupiracy. There's some good RizzShow extras cooking from everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Next year, so it's going to be a good 2025 for extra RizzShow content. Next.
Hey, fellas and Lern.
Hi.
Y'all were talking about Christmas cards. What would your reaction be to this? We got a Christmas card from my cousin and her family. No note, just a picture card of her yuppie family on vacation to Italy. And the picture they chose was them standing in front of the famous statue of the Adonis in all his full frontal stone glory. Yeah. What do you think? Appropriate choice for a holiday greeting? It's on the fridge with a carefully placed magnet. 3 out of 5 stars. Wouldn't change a thing.
Are they a funny family? I wouldn't care. I would think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I would love that.
I'm going to go ahead and say that this person's not a fan of this family.
Humor?
Yuppie family on vacation to Italy.
You're looking for anything.
Somebody's jealous.
You're looking for anything.
Yeah.
That sounds like jealousy.
This is great. It's like when Elaine's nipples out on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
On the Christmas card. I don't know. Sounds funny to me, man.
Sounds funny to me as well.
I would rather that than just you guys leaning against a wagon wheel or something.
Yeah, something you're going to throw away.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I've never seen that before.
This at least you keep
a
around
pumpkin patch? You've blown my mind.
Yep, I like
Put
it.
a wiener in there.
Next.
Hey, gang.
Keep the wiener. The wiener stays.
Hey, gang. Moon was talking about buying mattresses and whether people act out sex before buying one. I worked at a furniture mattress store in college, and while I never saw that, there were numerous occasions where a woman would come in solo, and after laying on a few to narrow it down, they would then ask me to lay next to them and act as their husband to make sure it was comfy for 2 people. As the salesman, I wasn't going to say no, and it was usually the icing on the cake for the sale, but I never realized how often this would happen until I started working there.
Huh. So,
What would
like,
you
hey,
do?
lay down on the bed next to me to simulate my husband.
He must have been hot. Right?
Ah.
I would never do
Maybe.
that.
Here, young man, lay next to me.
Right?
Here.
Oh,
It's odd. That's weird.
it's super weird.
But anything to close a deal.
But it also makes sense. I mean, you
It
don't want
does.
to buy a bed for 2 if, you know what I mean? Like,
See,
I mean,
if,
that's like,
see if you're going to roll to the center.
Right, exactly.
yeah, it's, I mean,
Yes.
it kind of makes sense. Awkward scenario. What they need to do is just have a 180-pound mannequin.
Yeah,
There you
throw it
go.
up
They're
there.
like, here, well, here's the husband mannequin. We'll
Yeah.
throw this
We
thing
could
on.
just bring Carl to the,
Well, they could have a
mannequin
bunch of
Carl.
different sizes. Like,
Yeah.
is your husband like 220? All right, here's a 220 mannequin.
Do you need a small,
207.
medium, or large?
Yeah.
I have him face away from me. Cold to the touch and distant.
Next.
Hey, guys, good morning.
Morning.
You guys were talking earlier about these lawn darts. I have
yes,
the OG valuable steel tip lawn darts. I used to be a trash man, and one of the customers was throwing them away. 6 jarts, 2 colors, both rings in the box. Hell yeah, I took them. But no worries, safety was used when we played them. And yes, I still got them. Thanks, guys, everyday listener.
Nice.
Dude, I'm pretty sure those are valuable.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about how that you could eBay those things for a couple $100?
Like original lawn darts?
He's got the originals. Box, rings,
I know
everything.
somebody that would pay big dollars for that.
What?
Dang.
Send you an email.
Still in box.
Yeah, you know, I knew a dude who did trash collecting for some time, and it was just, I mean, it was a number of years, but it was probably once or twice a year he came home with something dope, like super. Usually it was something vintage that nobody knew the value of it, and they're just like, whatever.
So I wonder if there's a code among trash people, like, hey, you don't take anything.
Oh, that's no.
I don't know.
Trash is one man's trash is another man's.
I guess.
Gift to my son.
I know the adage.
There's a code amongst mine because they didn't take one of my things of trash this week.
Oh,
Why
really?
would you do that? Did you tip them?
I don't know.
What happened?
Not,
That's weird.
Not this week.
That's weird. My son has this collectible Batman thing, and it's like this little, I guess it was a lamp. It's got a hole in the bottom where you like put a light bulb in or something.
Mm-hmm.
But years after it was in his room and he'd play with it and whatever, we kind of looked it up because it's like some original toy from the 50s or whenever the heck Batman was like invented. It's like the OG Batman TV show. And it's, I mean, it's not hundreds of dollars worth, but it was like $80,
And it was
$90.
taken from the trash?
Yeah, he got it out of the trash and knew that my son loved Batman. Brought it over.
Oh, so you brought my son garbage.
Yeah,
Trash man.
But it was cool
Who knows
garbage.
why they threw it out?
Hey, dude, the day I was a garbage man, I took a Dukes of Hazzard TV tray, and it was awesome. It was like I did the big trash pickup, and somebody put out one of those cool from the 80s, man, the ones that just like sit in your lap when you're a little kid.
Oh, yeah, I
was
know.
like,
But there may be
I'm not sending that to the landfill.
there may be a disgusting reason why they're throwing it out.
Yeah.
Well, nothing in a little soap and water and
Oh.
I put out one of the lamps that Willow peed on, and somebody took it. And I thought, okay. And I tried to clean it, but I was like, I can't deal with this, and I put it out.
Oh, man.
oh, if you
So,
put stuff out, man, there's those early morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
yeah.
worse than a couch or a
I
chair
see the
outside.
early morning creepers coming around in their little
trucks.
camper trucks, just piling stuff in. Happy to take it.
Scott, did you tip your people last year?
I don't think so.
See, that's why they didn't take it.
I doubt it because my neighborhood,
Nope.
it's never the same people ever.
No, they
like
all
on
know,
that
they
or
talk.
the postal service, it's
They
hilarious.
talk.
I bet they do.
I don't know where to
They
put.
get paid a lot of money.
Speaking of tipping, my New York Times delivery on Sunday, they put like a really nice card, and I'm thinking they want tips.
You
but
know
where
you
do I
are the
put
last
that?
person to have a New York Times subscription.
I am.
Actually
A
deliver
physical-
a physical newspaper, which is crazy.
Where would you put a newspaper tip? I mean, they throw it on my driveway. Like I can't just put I can't be like, here's your tip.
Put it in the middle of the road.
Wait till
Scotch
they
tape
throw it at them.
Yeah,
Scotch
wait for
tape
it.
it to the curb.
Slice it.
Put it on a frisbee.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
throw it on the street.
Put it on yesterday's paper and throw it right back in the
Yeah,
mail.
make sure you tip your garbage people and your postal employees.
Yeah.
It
And
goes
your
a long way.
hairstylists.
It goes a long way.
Bartender.
And your
Bartenders.
If you see anyone, just tip them.
Yeah, just give
throw
them
it,
some
just
money.
have it- Just carry a bunch of ones with you.
Parking
Keep
lot,
it.
tip everybody.
Your bakery
Radio
and pastry.
personalities.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Please tip us.
Yeah, it goes a long way. They talk, Scott. Like you're the cheap ass that don't tip.
I'm sure
Yeah,
they
they
know
know.
which house.
They don't go above and beyond. All right, one more.
Hey, all. I caught my girlfriend sitting on the toilet backwards. Reverse cowgirl, in other words.
No.
Walked in, the lights were out, the door was open. I asked her, what the heck is going on? Didn't know if she used the tank lid as a food tray or what the heck was going on.
I don't believe this.
She was on her phone, elbows on the tank lid and her phone up in the air like she was taking a selfie. Panties wadded up in the sink top, doing her business. She said she didn't want to wake anybody up. I live with her and her son. Was she on OnlyFans or something, talking to a dude I don't know about? We had a discussion about skiddy skids left on the front of the toilet, and I said, unless you're a gynecologist
what?
chair sitting and dropped a heater in that position, there is no way.
I don't like
it's not
anything about
me.
this email, by the way.
I would use a brush if that happened. But if your butt is towards the back, it's not going to happen, right? She said she'd ask her son, this is definitely a problem for me. Lern, I ask you, is this normal or some woman thing? I pray she didn't teach this to her son. I'm hardly able to deal. Should I leave this weirdo?
She's reverse cowgirling on the toilet to take a dump?
That's what he says. He says that there's skids on the front, and
There's
now
just-
it's all making sense.
There's just no reason for this.
I don't believe this.
It says
Nobody does this.
Sent from my BlackBerry in a bathroom stall at Beeline gas station in Shelbina.
I think you should break up. I don't know what's going on there. It could be the little boy maybe taking a deuce and, the
Not
little
scooting back
butts
far enough?
Yeah, well, he can't because he'll get eaten by the toilet or something. So, I mean, before you pin that on your lady, like, did she actually confirm that she's deucing reversely?
Well, he says that he caught her AC Slater in the toilet.
Right. Okay, that's just having some fun. I wouldn't do it, but I'm sure the curiosity is there. Like, I wonder what this feels like.
Pack your bags. You're out of here if that's true.
You don't buy this at all, huh?
No, I don't buy the story. But if it weren't taking it for what it is, pack your bags. You're out of here. Take your kid too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's sports. I do want to start out this sports segment by saying I'm very disappointed with somebody.
Yeah. The football Cardinal sin. The Chiefs sin. A giant mistake.
I would like to really say I'm disappointed in one of us for missing their Thursday night pick.
Oh,
I'm so sorry,
Has
you
that
guys.
happened all year?
No.
Yes, Scott forgot one
Oh,
time.
Scott did. And I was disappointed in him.
I know. I will take the disappointment, and you know that's my trigger word. I'm very sorry. Can I just explain? You sent a 6:40-ish text to the group that said something like, "Hey, don't forget to get your picks in." Tell me what time it was. Tim he had to stay at work late. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I had to make dinner. Okay, I was making stuffed peppers with baked potatoes.
Oh, that sounds great.
It was delicious. I had a timer going. I got sidetracked. I forgot it was Thursday. I was somewhere else. Tim came home. I then get my phone finally because I don't know where I'd been. It's 7:05 or 7:03. I look and see, Eastern time, 8:15 game start for the Rams versus the whomevers. I go, yes. I log in. And Tim goes, "Oh, you're in. You're going to be able to do this." I start to put it in. It will not accept. Yes. I go, "Oh no."
Okay, well.
And then I owned up. I said, "I'm so sorry."
I know you did. It's fine.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I have 0 points so far, so we're in the same ballgame.
But she said that she was going to pick the Rams.
I would have picked the Rams.
I didn't know we had it. Were we all picking Rams?
No, we didn't discuss it.
Just looking, everybody else did.
What a terrible game last night, by the way. Was it 12-6? I mean, it was a awful Thursday night football game.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Hey, sports is brought to you by Jack and Coke, the popular cocktail, now available in a ready-to-drink can. The Blues landed back in St. Louis from Vancouver on Wednesday afternoon, about 27 hours before puck dropped against the Sharks. Jake Neighbors, Braden Shin, Jordan Kyrou, they all scored for the Blues. Bennington made 27 saves, but it wasn't enough. We lost to the Sharks 4-3. Blues play the Stars tomorrow in Dallas, 7 p.m. start. Now, you can't complain about not getting the ball, then have it bounce off your hands when it comes your way in a key spot, Debo Samuel. If there's anything to sum up the 2024 49ers, that play was it. Star player from the past having a surprisingly bad season, had the chance to be a hero, and the ball went right through his hands. 49ers are back to 2 games under 500 and a loss to the Rams, 12-6. Yuck-oh. And, I believe we are tied, right?
We're tied going into Sunday, so it's fine. We would
Everybody
have been
got
up one.
Yeah, everybody got a point except for Stalter, Lern, Rivers, and King Scott. We would have been up. Hey, Bill Belichick did announce that North Carolina head coach job is his, and a shocking hire that will have ramifications in college football for years to come. Every single article and video I've seen about this is how stunning of a move this was. But basically, all the insiders are saying he pivoted to a college program because he was, quote, disgusted with the NFL and what the NFL has become. He's like really, really frustrated with team owners who didn't want to buy into his approach. He didn't want to go through the, quote, tired of the stupidness in the league again.
Savage.
And he said the college landscape is more transactional and less relational, so that's where he's going. And a lot of people are saying that this is a big FU to the NFL. But I'm Moon, that's your sports, because doing the bull dance, feeling the flow, working it.
All right, one final break. We'll come back. We will wrap her up. All right, if your resolution for 2025 is to, feel better about yourself, look better, confidence, well, Parkcrest Plastic Surgery is there for you. Parkcrest Plastic Surgery, world-renowned, right down the road here. World-renowned because their doctors, Dr. McGuire and Dr. Kaplan, have both treated patients from all over the place. Both have led vital clinical research that's actually led to change in the industry. People still travel from all over to be treated by Dr. Kaplan and Dr. McGuire. Mommy makeovers. If you're looking for, if you're looking to get rid of fat and hard-to-target areas, they offer everything from injectable lipo-dissolve or Kybella to Cool Sculpting Elite to Smart Lipo to traditional liposuction. Fellas, if you're looking to get rid of those man boobies, they'll help you as well. Laser hair removal, permanent makeup, It's Park Crest Plastic Surgery. Book your appointment today. ParkCrestPlasticSurgery.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Patricia's. It's where fun and fantasy meet. It's that time of year again. It's wedding season, so that means bachelorette parties. Ladies, if you're in charge of planning the bachelorette party or you're in charge of, getting all the gift bag stuff, you go to Patricia's, of course. That's where you get the candy, the naughty dice, the corsets, and so much more. And if you have any questions, can't find something, feel free to ask any employee there. They're not going to judge you. Trust me, they've heard it all. Patricia's is where you go for the lotions, the lubes, the vibrating toys, the sexy costumes, the sexy lingerie. If you've been to the East Side and you see what those girls on stage are wearing, those stiletto heels, you get them at Patricia's. Things for the novice, things for the expert, and everything in between. And you have 3 very convenient Patricia's locations. St. Peter's at the Cave Springs exit, on Page, 3 miles east of the Westport Plaza, and at the corner of Grand and Gravois. For all your fun and adult toys, it's Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
All right, it's time to do your shopping and your banking the right way. Do it the easy way and go over to First Community. They have over 40 locations throughout the area. First Community has over 40 locations. That means if you look left, look right, there's going to be one right near you. Or they have 18 inside Walmart locations throughout the entire area. So that makes your shopping so much easier because you shop and bank all at the same place. And the Walmart locations are all open 7 days a week. So you can get in there and actually get your banking done whenever you need. And the other thing that is great is First Community, they're opening their third O'Fallon location this weekend out there at Wing Haven exit. And it's this Friday, December 13th, and it's all about the Blues hockey, which is, First Community is a huge, proud partner with the Blues. So they're doing all kinds of really fun things. It's a great time to bring your kids out there because the Blue Crew, Louie will be out there, the Blues mascot, and Hall of Fame legend Bernie Federko will be there at 3 p.m. to greet fans. And Saturday, bring the kids back out. Interactive concert with Babaloo's musical comedy, and you guessed it, Santa Claus is going to be there as well. All kinds of great things happening with First Community. So make your life easy. Go over to First Community and check out that whole new grand opening at Wing Haven. It's going to be a really fun couple of days. And then also get your banking with First Community. That's firstcommunity.com.
It's Donnie Fandango for 105.7 The Point, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joined by Dan Auerbach, the frontman of the Black Keys. And Dan, we got a lot of stuff to talk about with a single and a new record coming, but I wanted to bring up a couple of things first that you have done in the last year that I just loved. And two of the things specifically, the covers record that the Black Keys did, I just adored because it introduced me to a bunch of songs that I didn't know, and I loved that. And then also, too, I know you produced the Robert Finley record, and I loved that one, too. I didn't know anything about that man until, I saw that you had worked with him. So I just kind of wanted to start things off by saying, man, I really appreciated both of those projects that you were obviously very deeply involved in.
Oh, man, thank you so much. That's great to hear. I mean, Robert Finley's the real deal. He's a Louisiana soul and blues singer, and he's touring. He's going to be touring all year. It's really exciting for him.
I will absolutely see that man. I mean, it was like, because as I'm listening to that record, I'm thinking to myself, why did I not know of this man before? Why do I have to live under a rock? You know what I mean? Like, it was that kind of, why haven't I been able to be a fan of this guy sooner?
Oh man, he is just like next level. He just like shines on the stage. It's crazy.
Cannot wait. Well, let's get back to Black Keys stuff. And we just got the brand new song from you guys, Wild Child, all right? And I love it. Now, listen, I've always thought that there was a really awesome groove in all of the Black Keys songs for the most part. But this one, I would even consider it funky, as a matter of fact. Would you yourself, the creator of that song, call it funky, sir?
I would definitely call it funky.
Yeah.
Or maybe funky with an O, funky.
Oh, that's even another level. But I do, man, like there is just a little bit of that sort of infusion in there that really, I think, differentiates it. What was this like the first song that was recorded? Was this one of the last ones that was written? How did this come about, when it comes to the rest of the album?
I think the record is pretty varied. There's songs on there that are like the first take, just like super raw. Improvisation, like we just left all the mistakes in there. But Wild Child, we probably took the longest to construct. We had a different chorus, and we ended up going back and changing it. But but at the foundation of the song is just definitely just Pat and I in a room together, improvising, coming up with songs, just like kind of making it up off the top of our heads. But it's funny that you say that. I think this is the first Black Keys song that has wah wah pedal on it.
Oh, wow. See, and I don't have the trained musical ear to pick that out, but that would make sense.
Absolutely. That's so funny that you said that. It's crazy.
Yeah. Because I'm listening to it and I'm thinking to myself, like the first time I heard it, I was like, I'm moving my butt cheeks in a way that, man, it's pretty great. I'm dancing in my chair. I like that I made you laugh, Dan. I really do. So, one of the things that I read too about you and Patrick being back into the studio, the album also too, and I can't forget, is going to be called Dropout Boogie. It'll be out on May the 13th. But I was really interested to see. I'm always fascinated with how bands write their stuff. And what I had read was that, and it kind of, you just said it, is that you and Patrick, you go into the studio, you just kind of, for lack of a better term, you kind of riff off each other and you come up with these songs. You don't go into the studio with anything kind of already etched out. Is that correct?
For the most part, yeah. I just think it's a really important part of who we are, is that improvising, because it's like a natural take, like straight from the gut, and it's like it just highlights the natural connection that we've always had. It's the reason that we've been playing the music for so long, 20 plus years. I mean, we started playing when we were 16 and 17, and we kept it up because it was so much fun. It's just always been fun. It's easy, like sometimes it's real work making music with certain people, you know what I mean? But yeah. if you're lucky, like Pat and I were, you could find someone where it's just like instantaneous. You don't even really have to speak or think about it,
That's really amazing. And I think that speaks to the kind of the magic of that musical collaboration. You didn't know that. And again, and I know I saw it in the press release for the single, but like, what are the chances that these two kids from Akron, Ohio, that are going to live a block and a half from each other or grow up a block and a half from each other?
Play, stay, and dine this holiday season at DraftKings at Casino Queen. You've got to check out the DraftKings Sportsbook VIP area. It is dope. It is brand new. And it is so cool in there, and you can reserve the space for your friends or holiday parties and make it one they will not forget. If you've never been to the sports book or you're not sure what to do, like, I don't know anything, man. I know, like, the simple stuff, betting over and under, but you don't have to worry about it when you go to the sports book because they have staff on site at the sports book counter to help you answer any questions and walk you through anything you want to bet. They got $5 social hour, 4 to 6 p.m. every Tuesday to Saturday, with appetizer and drink specials at the Bridgeway Bar inside DraftKings at Casino Queen. And they do recommend you drink responsibly. We always recommend that. But if you don't, good news. You can make a reservation right there to stay at the DraftKings at Casino Queen Hotel. It's also just a good spot, good weekend getaway. So want to make it a special holiday, surprise your loved one and spend some time this holiday season, whether it be Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. You can find details on the website. Plus, stop in on any Saturday in December. You can be part of a winning share of up to $100,000 in Royal Free Play with hourly winners from 6 to 9 p.m. every Saturday night in December. 10 hourly winners will play elves on the money mantle to reveal their Royal Free Play prize. Win up to $5,000 in Royal Free Play. For more details at DraftKings at CasinoQueen.com. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Eligibility restrictions may apply.
It's like Blink-182.
All right, folks, that is it for us. First, I want to thank Gina for hanging out.
Thanks for having me.
Winning our contest, our week number 5 Face the Music winner.
She's been a total delight, and the
cool to hang out
guest
with
for the last show of the year.
Yeah.
When you get bored, just let me know. I'll come back.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Well, happy holidays. And
thank you.
Thanks for listening, and maybe we'll see you next year. I don't know. You never know where our paths will meet again. Moon, what is the podcast title today?
Happy Holidays from the Bean Soaker and Company.
Okay. Make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Big thanks to Michael Yo for stopping by. See him at the Funny Bone Street St. Charles today and tomorrow. Hey, we had a great year.
Yeah.
Appreciate you all tuning in. We'll see you on January 2nd, 2025. And, let's do it again.
Yeah, thanks for being with us. Hey, and don't forget, this is the last live show of the year, but for the next couple of weeks, we're doing rewinds. So listen to the rewinds. The podcast is still going to be out there. Maybe, if you didn't listen to every single minute of the year, or you want to relive some of our favorite moments, and we had some suggestions on which rewinds to play as well, tune in. You'll enjoy it. It'll be great. It'll be another, the basically greatest hits of the year, and you can use that to send to friends and maybe be a Rizzvangelist over the holidays and get some new friends and family into the Rizz Show.
I was going to say something sappy here.
That's not the time.
What? Wait, let's hear it.
No, I was going to do like, thank you guys. You guys are there for us. Cliche. Nah.
If you want to be sappy, I
love you guys.
Well, yeah. It only sounds bad when you say it in that voice.
That was weird.
Means a lot to me. It's
I'll take all you for granted. Okay. No, thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of all our hearts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a great Christmas. Have a happy New Year. And we'll see you back here on January 2nd.
Hey, join me a week from yesterday.
A chance to see Moon.
Yeah, next Thursday.
Before the New Year.
Next Thursday, I'm going straight from our Christmas party to hang out with Andrew Marsh in the Fast Lane over with 101 ESPN at Cyberg's in St. Peter's. Again, that's Thursday next week, the 19th, from 6:30 to 8:30. We're going to watch football together and, basically just be frenemies, friends and enemies, and have a lot of fun. ESPN will be giving out all their good stuff. We'll have a whole bunch of swag as well, Rizz Show stuff, maybe even some holiday stuff that's limited edition.
I will say I'll be at the Hockey Fights Cancer event out in Edwardsville next Friday. So if you're out there, high school hockey out in Edwardsville.
Nice.
Come say hi.
I'll be at bumfights.com in the comment section.
Bum fights?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Still around.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Does it hold up?
What in the world?
All right. What else? Anybody?
Oh, yeah.
No.
December 26th, come out to the Impact Life Blood Drive event, and it starts at 2 p.m. You get all the info at blooddrive.1057thepoint.com.
Gina, you got anything you want to plug?
STL bartenders to go.
All right.
for
All right.
All your fun party stuff.
There you go. You want Gina at your party? STL bartenders to go.
Gotta ask for me.
Got to ask for
Ask
it.
for Gina.
A lot of people that were in the chat today will be
Gina,
Oh,
asking
not
for
Gina
Jen.
P.
Ask
Never
for
mind.
Gina.
Jen.
I am armed.
To the team.
Mess with
So
me.
are these guys now.
You are?
All right. We leave you with a selection from our team. Remember the day brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Check out the all-new Hot Shots Lindbergh from Highland, Illinois. Andrew Rizzuto is our team.
Yeah, Andrew!
And he wants to hear this song. Here we go. We'll see you in 2020.